We're going live. We're going live. What's up, dude?
Hey, I think I saw Bigfoot just run between those two trees outside.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It's either that or Chaka. I'm not sure. Remember Chaka from Land of the Lost?
From Land of the Lost?
Yeah.
Oh, chaka, me chaka. Oh.
There was a kid in my neighborhood. He was just an ugly, horrible kid. We just
Oh.
he had bad teeth like Chaka.
Just
Kids
big
are-
ass wide spaces. Ooh, Lordy day.
What's the temperature over there?
I don't know, man. I think it's like 21.
Oh man.
I think it's like 21. So what's up, Praetor? What's the deal, dog? Of course, bow, Mr. Darren. Yeah, dog.
In this temperature, does it take a long time for your paint to dry?
Yeah.
I
Yeah, it
imagine.
does. I'm wearing fucking gloves.
Yeah. Well, that's me all day. That'll be me tomorrow, all day outside. Can't stand it anymore.
Yeah, dude. I'm just like I'm gonna like add a couple $100 onto the bill.
Wind chill money.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Oh, bro. All right. So I also gotta put on my
I
boots.
imagine, could you shut your garage door or like the fumes get to you or something?
I guess I could shut the door, but I might be doing some spraying tonight.
Yeah, that's like, yeah. Yeah. I didn't go outside today at all. The day off,
Yeah.
I'm sitting here in my pajamas with like a big thermal hoodie on. It's awesome. Prato, where do you live? Hey, Dark Gift. Wow, you could actually see it getting darker outside since we've been live.
I'm like fucking.
That's a huge garage you got. What's that? Oh, that's two car garage.
It's a 2-car garage. Yeah. Look, I'm like Mr. Rogers over here.
Yeah. Won't you be Matt's neighbor?
Actually, won't you fucking not be my neighbor? Like, if you love me, you won't live near me. Don't fucking.
We our neighbors are pretty close. It's a typical suburb. But the other like 4 or 5 nights ago, we had like a dusting of snow.
Uh-huh.
And my wife woke me up because at 11 o'clock at night, there was footprints coming up to the car. So somebody must have checked my car handles.
What the fuck?
We only noticed because of the snow, you know?
So last night I did some more painting, or at least yesterday I did some more painting. And then and then I went to Lowe's and I got like the paints that I needed. And then I got the spray canisters. Like I was like, hey, do you have spray canisters? And she was like, yeah, aisle 29. So I went down to aisle 29 and I found something that's gonna like work fucking perfect, dude. Because I gotta do gradients on this thing. Like I gotta do a blend of. I gotta do a fucking blend of 2 or 3 colors. So I bought these like pumping air canister
Did your
things.
customer tell you what to paint or give you like a vague idea, or are you just freewheeling it, whatever you want?
No, I have a meeting with them, and these are the canisters that I got. See, so I'm gonna pump them up, and then
Oh, cool.
right. So I got one for each color, so I don't have to como se dice, I don't have to like clean it out. Like I could just like keep using it as long as I keep it nice and lean. So I'm gonna like spray it with some watered down paint. Um, what they do is they had a meeting and they show me what colors they're using this year, and then I make a painting in an Illustrator.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I make the painting, and I even like these are their official colors that they're using. So I gotta use those colors, So they have an idea of like what it's gonna be, and I like grid it out. Like people who have been like watching me know what I'm talking about. But it's
Yeah,
like so I
yeah.
like
I was
I'll,
asking.
I'll,
I was asking you on Twitter, like what you actually do to keep everything in perspective. I'm fascinated by this stuff. That's so cool. So that underneath
dude,
that,
it's mad. It's like old like me designing the painting in Illustrator is new age. You know what I mean? It's fucking 2025, but gridding it and then transferring it, that's like old school shit. You know what I mean? Like gridding
is
is
this I remember you did this before, and I was asking a bunch
yeah.
of. Is this the same customer?
Hmm.
Oh, good. So you got a relationship with these people.
Yeah, this is the third year. This is the third year that I'm doing this for him.
Cool.
Yeah, and actually, I'm going and getting interviewed by him.
When you get interviewed, is it like a Zoom meeting, or do you actually have to go there?
No, dude, I'm like, well, normally I just like have Zoom meetings with them, but they want to like make me part of the production. Like,
Where is this?
hey, like here, sit down with Matt Barr and like have all the fucking lights on and shit.
Zayd is in the green room. You don't look like you get a paint. You look like you're ready to go out and be the road warrior.
What's up, John Lombox? How you
Colonel
doing?
Zayd?
What's up,
What's
buddy?
up, Zayd?
What's up, Matt Barr? How you doing, buddy? You out there
Living
doing
the
some?
dream, dog.
You out there like you doing some? What was that guy who did all the paintings of Marilyn Monroe?
Andy Warhol.
Yeah, you're doing some Andy Warhol stuff, dude. You got body fluids on that stuff. What are you doing?
Jackson Pollock.
Sometimes.
Pollock, right, John. Yeah, you got your drippage. You got your paint drippage on.
Oh yeah, dude. I steal from the best, bro. I steal from the best when it comes to paint.
That's awesome. Good for you, man. Dude, I'd love to have a studio that size to work on something that big.
Like how you doing, George Floyd? Dark Gift presents. I'm just trying to be a good host.
Yeah.
Thank you, dude. Yeah, if somebody could read the chat a little bit for me. Yeah, dude. I mean, this is my lower garage, but yeah, I love.
That's awesome.
Zayd, where could Dark Gift get a clip of you in the wig?
Well, Dark Gift is out there on Twitter, guys. You can just follow my account at Zayd Studio Zayd over there on Twitter. We posted it over there. You can get it. What do you need it? Ask D-Wag for it. He's got it. That's where you get it. D-Wag get it.
Hey, Colonel Zayd, I got to say, Beckett, I described your art as supernaturally good.
Oh, that's right. I sent you a copy. How'd you like it, buddy?
Yes. Oh my God! Like it's hypnotic. It almost tricks your eyes that you think it's animated.
Like you could almost reach out and pull them out of the book.
I said I was going to do this, and then I forgot to. I was going to take out a magnifying glass and just see how the details are. Now I got to do it. Now that I reminded myself. Unfortunately, I already put it back.
Jokingly, John, my older brother Dwight, who broke into our game, which is why I'm late, guys. Sorry, I was doing game development with my brother, but he jokingly wanted to put in have us mail magnifying glasses with the book. Like he did say that. So I'm so glad you enjoyed the art, man.
Now, is it the only? Because I know you're working on a video game. Is that the only comic, or is there a series of these?
For right now, that is the first comic I've ever done.
Yeah. Do you have an issue 2?
I'm working on issue 2 right now. I know Matt's working right now, but I will present my screen whenever he's willing or able to show. But I am working on the cover of my book too, right now, which has been on my channel for the past couple episodes. So if you guys want to go back and look at my channel at Zade Studios on YouTube, it's there. I've got it pulled up now. But yeah, I'm working on the cover of book 2 right now. Another wrap cover.
Cool.
But yeah, I'm working on it now. I know the script, I know the story. I just got to get it all laid in. So, but yeah, I'm already chugging along at book 2.
Every time Matt comes close to the camera, I just giggle because it looks like he's gonna fight the Road Warrior. Not
looks like he's gonna fight the Yeti, man. He's on Everest.
Dude, I am fucking ready. I'm bringing justice. I'm bringing justice to the fucking wasteland.
Make sure those neighborhood kids don't throw snowballs on your painting.
Dude, they better not.
You have a lot of snow?
They will reap hell. Nah, dude. We had snow, like everybody was losing their fucking shit about snow. And then it came and it was here for about a day and it all melted away.
Yeah. Today's day off for me, so it snowed. The cars got covered in ice. It was just a perfect day to snow because it's not going to interfere with. I just sat in my pajamas all day long reading comics, writing scripts. Had a good day.
My little brother is up there in Kentucky where I'm from, and so my nieces and him, like when we were young, we built igloos out in the snow and had fun. And so he was like, I tried to get the girls out last night to go out there because it was the best snow to do it, and they wouldn't do it. I'm like, nah, come on, you got to get them to build igloos, man.
Dude, we had we had maybe 5 inches of fluffy snow, dude. There were snow angels everywhere. The whole front yard, there was just these tiny little snow angels for my people. It was awesome.
Heck yeah.
Hey, Emily Kruger, just saying hello. Prater7 says, hey, Matt looks like he lives in a fancy neighborhood where the kids don't do shenanigans.
They're not burning like bags of poo on your front doorstep, right?
I'll tell you that I don't even know what the kids in my neighborhood look like because kids just stay home and play video games now.
When I first moved into this neighborhood, there weren't a lot of kids.
Got there.
Zade's holding. I'm doing my own promotion. I'm only doing my own promotion. You're fine, Matt. Keep working, buddy. Got over here on the Colonel Zade cam. I've got your buddy John Lombach's book, Heroic Tales, guys. Go check it out. Awesome stuff from an awesome dude who loves what we're doing here and supports everybody. It's doing it the right way. Let's go.
What were you saying, Matt? We interrupted you. I'm sorry.
I don't even know. It doesn't matter.
Zade's nose is brown. That's what he said.
From in this with the small screen and the colors. It looks like Matt's installing a diving board over his pool.
Right, with a little bit of like
color
dyes in there. Nice.
He's going in his full clothes.
6.5.
Land.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, how you guys doing today, man? Good Monday, easy Monday. What's happening? Hey, inauguration day. Woo!
Dude.
Sorry.
Nah, dude, it's fucking awesome. Dude, it is dope as fuck, dude. It is dope as fuck.
At 12:03, so Trump was president for 3 minutes. My brother sends me a message. This pussy wants to invade Greenland and he can't even go outside in the cold. I'm like, dude, is this what's going to be like?
Invade Greenland?
Marketing. He's a master marketer, man. Like, do you really think he's going to make Canada and Mexico part of the United States, or you just think the guy wants you to keep talking about his bizarre talk? Like, the guy's a master marketer, man. That's how it works. He's always said crazy shit. Come on.
Yeah, but sometimes he says crazy shit, and then it's either real or it fucking happened, right? Because you'll say something, you're like, man, that's fucking some crazy shit, and then like a month later, you're like, oh,
right.
He's not joking. You know what I mean? That's when he's like, yo, I'm looking at you, Greenland. You're like, ah, ha, 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 ha. But you're like, oh shit, he's actually thinking about fucking annexing Greenland, and then when you think about the North Atlantic, it's fucking important as fuck, dude.
Yeah, it is.
Like,
Militarily and everything,
whoa.
like shipping routes and everything. Yes.
Shipping, dude,
yes,
because like the only thing we have in
it's
that
like
area is like
Strait of
Scotland.
Gibraltar, right?
Yeah,
back in the
dude.
day. Right. It's the same thing. Yes.
Yeah, there's like we have like a base in Scotland is like the only place where we can park our subs.
Yeah.
So if we lose Scotland, like that whole area just gets like wide open for
Right. You want to get conspiracy theories, which are fun? Want to get into those? And I'm not going to go into the what you think I'm going to. It's not about this. I'm going to really deter off to the sidelines. Y'all heard of
Give me what you got.
Theory? Ever heard of Hollow Earth theory? You've heard of
Greenland.
Yeah. So you've heard of Admiral C. Byrd that
Yeah.
the expedition down there and everything. You know,
Yeah.
like he said that Antarctica was the best military position that we could get. And that's why the conspiracy theory goes off. So he said it was important. It had great resources and all that. Made it sound like he was talking about some green land out there, like past the center. Ooh, an opening. And if you believe that journal that they said is his, but I think I've heard in circles that it's not really his. It's just a thing. But he said, like, it seems like the Nazis have built the base and they were over there commandeering his ship. He learned what the city was. Like, dude, guys, look into the actual Admiral C. Byrd Hollow Earth theory. Your imaginations are going to run wild. Do I believe in this? No. But I'm a writer. I'm a writer.
Do I believe in it? No.
Need inspiration.
Dude, I don't
We're comic book people over here. We love this stuff.
Dude, I used to shit when like the black guy with the mustache, you know, the star dude, when he started talking about like multiverse and shit, you know, within the last like 5 or 6 years, it was like, yo, bro, you ain't been reading comics, man. Like that shit's fucking old news. Like multiverse, like give me something big, bro. Yeah, like we've already been there.
Comics anymore, Neil deGrasse. You got to move.
Yeah, that's the motherfucker's name. Like, bro, you need to read some comics, man.
Right. Oh, so you were talking about Neil deGrasse, huh?
Yeah, that's the
Neil's on his own little fucking spin right now, if you want my opinion. He's on his own thing. He doesn't know what to do, because he's defending himself against allegations. But I'm chat. You know.
Oh, I don't know anything about that.
Yeah. Well, that's what happened. Hey, Neil.
Yeah. I
don't like him. He took Carl Sagan's spot and then used it to be an arrogant.
I agree. Carl Sagan is one amazing mind, and here's how much of an amazing mind Carl Sagan is.
We were just
one of the furthest probes that had been sent from Earth out in the universe that has a golden disc that was designed partially by him, and it's just a message of humanity. Here's what we could do. Here's how you can play the record. Here's what we understand in science.
He's a naked chick. He's a naked chick, just in case you want to come by.
right. Hey, Anunnaki.
I mean, you know, there's a theory. Have you guys heard the dark forest theory?
Have
you heard of the dark forest? The dark forest theory.
The thing that if we call ourselves out too loudly in the universe, we may be calling out to the monsters.
Yeah. Like maybe we just need to shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
that's what
you know what I mean. Like we don't know. Like
gotta be quiet.
Yeah.
Like maybe it's best to just like be quiet. You know.
Right.
But I mean, it's kind of too late now. Like we've been like pumping out fucking signals. You know.
So funny
under certain frequencies, Earth is the brightest object in the solar system.
For your audience and your all's interest, just the other day, I think it was like not last night, but the day before, Australia's News Nation had a special about new alien evidence. We got new whistleblower talking about working on the retrieval programs. He claims to come with a helicopter and pick up an egg-shaped UFO and then drop it off at a drop site. And the video footage they showed of it shows them dropping off an egg-shaped thing somewhere. But they're claiming it's 20 feet long. It looks dumb. It looks dumb. It looks dumb. Matt, I don't believe this. It's a distraction. But that's not saying aliens don't.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. Like all of a sudden, there's like weird alien shit. It's a little sus.
Like Matt said, I used to believe in UFO stuff, and now the governments are saying it's real. I don't believe it anymore.
Right.
I just trust the government.
Right. All the people that are talking about this, Lou Elizondo and all the people attached to it, except for these new like whistleblowers that they're using, but everybody attached it was attached to Coast to Coast AM with George Norrie. Before, like, this was after Art Bell had died, because I used to listen to Coast all the time. It was awesome. Coast to Coast AM. You got aliens, you got ghosts, you got all that stuff from the 80s, 70s to the 90s. Awesome radio to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, everybody that they're calling on for all of these like UFO disclosure, they're all the same people, man. Like,
yeah, I keep seeing the same goddamn faces. They're all I don't know who these fucking people are. You know, that Dr. Greer guy.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
like,
dude, he's talking about meditating and summoning these.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, yo.
Which is what this last guy the other night just said that he's doing. It was a big commercial for them. It's a big commercial for it. They believe in summoning these things, which, look, if it's
so what does that mean? So they have like seminars and they have like tickets that you could buy to go and fucking
like a seance circle.
Yeah, bro. They stick crystals in their assholes and they start shooting lasers in the sky.
Hey,
and they all pay.
Recourse is on sale on ZadeStudios.com. We talk about sticking crystals up yet. Like, go to no, it's a joke. It's a joke.
These ain't asshole crystals that you're selling the way, is it? Or?
No, I guess you could use them. Don't.
That's
you selling asshole crystals, man?
Butt babies. No.
Nah, man. This is to align your chakra.
Damn monkey books. No. So yeah, like, I love these subjects. I love going into them. Time travel, quantum theory is fun, stuff like that's great. But what Matt's been doing over there, like, being able to like, I'm gonna get in my art nerd a little bit. To be able to have the space to work on something large and then to have the vision to execute on large scale is something that real artists try. Even the fake artists try to mimic the real. Like what you're doing right now, Matt, is a hell of a task. It's insane to work large. It's nuts to work that large. It's great. It's fun. Dude. It's exercise, but
yes,
you know, it pays.
Yep. It pays. I eat a lot of fucking ibuprofen.
Oh yeah,
at the end of the day. But,
don't take too many of those. It's hard on your liver, dude. Don't do that. Don't go too hard.
Oh man, I take one a day, man.
I know you're in construction, though. You know, like there's a little bit of a thing there, you know. But just be careful with it. Take your time with it. Space it out.
Word.
Smoke more weed. Drink more liquor. I don't know. Like space out the ibuprofen. So
it's okay. I'll swap them out for OxyContin.
There you go. No.
Yeah, you know what? I like crack. I'm switching to crack, man. This is
the crack. No, guys, don't take our
out of Pidgey is this could use Zade. Which with the feet? Feet, hands, monkey feet.
Hey, okay. Guys, this isn't a furry book. Okay, it's not a furry kingdom. It's not what's going on. There's humans in my world. The thing that I'm using primate type stuff for in my world is I wanted kind of a missing link opportunity for writing. So that's what I'm going with. So if y'all want to sit there and say it's furrydom, you go ahead all you want to.
They're officially called
It's aliens. I don't know how it's like furry.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. They are aliens. They're on another planet. Sure. Yeah, totally.
So I mean, it's like
it's astrobiology. Sure. Yeah. But I'm postulating in my astrobiology is that maybe primate human evolutionary theory may actually be the optimum structure that the universe has created. So far in our evidence, that's
interesting. That there's something about our biology that is
we have consciousness that we recognize. And so what seat does that consciousness sit in? It seems to be primates. Like primates are now spearfishing. You know, like actual primates are now like using tools to spearfish. Like there's got to be something to this. And that's if you believe in evolutionary theory. I'm just saying. But go ahead, John. Sorry, I interrupted you again.
No, I'm saying that's interesting to think that given enough time, maybe all life evolves into like a bipedal, life form.
Maybe that's the optimal way that this is supposed to work.
That's interesting to think. Because that's always been one of my pet peeves with science fiction, like be it Star Trek, Star Wars.
Star Trek, right.
Is that wherever they go, everybody looks like humans with like, but I understand that's like financial concern.
Do you play Darmok human? Well, the thing with not to like be like, well, actually, and touch my fucking Star Trek signia, but like the Star Trek universe.
Were you at January 6th, dude?
What?
Were you at January 6th?
I don't know what that means,
bro.
The what?
No, the Trump. No, never mind. It was a joke.
I got you want a Trump flag? I got a Trump.
No,
flag.
I love you. Keep going. That was for the audience. Keep going. Well, you were explaining something. Sorry,
I forgot what I was saying.
I know.
You saying about Star Trek?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So there's like a proto-ancient race,
right?
That like seeded. Sorry about that. That like seeded the galaxy. So that's why everybody like looks the same. At least in Star Trek.
That's a neat idea. I didn't know that about Star Trek lore. So their explanation, to sum it up, what you just said is that the reason why all the aliens in Star Trek look humanoids because there was one master race that went around of aliens and dropped seeds off everywhere.
Yeah, it was called like what was the episode called? Like the seeds of.
I forget the episode, but they were going around because they left clues on various planets, and they all thought it was going to be a weapon. But when they got the clues, it was like a code in fossils. It was a computer code. It was just basically, hey, we made you guys. We love you guys. Live in peace.
Yeah. So at the end of the episode, there's like a Klingon, a Romulan, a human. There's all these different people on this island, on this planet. And they're all like kind of they're all like meeting this hologram of which he looks kind of like, he's definitely not human. He looks like a gray, but but he's bi. Yeah.
So they emulated him.
Yeah, it's like, hey, so this is our shape. We think it's dope. 2 eyes on a head, torso, arms, legs. Okay, we're gonna go around to these planets and just start fucking nutting in all the ponds. You know what I mean? Just fucking, just busting nuts in all the little ponds, and then each pond, because it's on a different planet, slowly, on one planet you end up getting Klingons, on one planet you end up getting humans.
You guys are,
but they're all kind of like doing the same thing. Like there's at one point in Klingon. They like looked like fucking cavemen. So it's like, okay, everybody is like kind of moving along that same evolutionary path. But within Star Trek, we're talking Star Trek.
Yeah. Within science and their theory of finding other existence, that's called panspermia.
Yeah.
That's the term for it, is panspermia. So yes, Divanis, the world that my book takes place in, the reason why these are primates on another planet is a little bit of panspermia. There is stuff that I've got in the lore that you guys are going to love if you're interested in this stuff. You're going to love how this all rounds about, why I got humans on the same planet. If you're into ancient, like prehistory religion, like they thought of gods coming from other worlds, coming down from the sky, stuff like that, you're going to love what I got going here.
Nice. I got to say, in Heroic Tales, if I make it, you're going to see there's like the politics of let me just say that the story of superheroes on Earth is going to go from prehistory to the future and other planets. Starting out in Arizona.
Do you believe time is linear, or does all time happen all the time?
I know, but I got the camera on. You can't.
It's funny that you say that because as human beings, we experience it linear, but I do believe that there could be beings that are so immense, like a planet with gravity, that time could be warped around it.
You can't, but it's
you know what I mean?
Cool.
But to us, we still experience it this way. But these like Dr. Manhattan type beings could and that would almost be like the definition of gods.
If
like,
all time happens all the time, then our senses are limited to only see it linear, like you were just saying.
Right.
But what if another being could actually experience differently and move through, like their life moving through different timelines?
Issue 4 of Heroic Tales. There you go.
There you go. Yeah, there you go.
Help me tomorrow, okay? Putting paper down so I could spray paint. So
I
see
hope
you
that's
tomorrow.
Matt talking to somebody else, because if he's talking to himself and answering in different little girl voices,
I think he's talking to his next painting sponge.
All right, there you go. I love
you. It's good. Good fathers, good men, good people out there. It's awesome.
Oh yeah,
Matt,
she helps. Yo,
Matt,
I'm back.
please
I'm
tell
back.
me you were talking to your kid and not answering yourself in a little girl voice.
No, I was talking to my daughter. Yeah.
Okay.
Right, sure.
All right, I'm gonna put down the phone. I was gonna make a wellness check.
She never gets old.
Oh shit.
She never gets old.
Yeah, she's just
That was a
always
beautiful
there.
mind reference. That was a beautiful mind reference.
Yeah, dude, I got it.
She never gets old.
James Hurley says, finally, positive comics about superheroes. I'm sick of deconstruction crap like The Boys. Absolutely.
Deconstruction has become out of mark here, right? Like deconstruction to me is good in its right place. It needs to happen in the right setting, the right sense, but I don't think it's totally dead. If everyone's just going against deconstruction because they don't want their heroes to be I get that. I totally do. But the sympathetic villain is kind of why certain villains are actually good, is we can sympathize with them. It's not a deconstruction, right? But to make Batman be a villain, I don't know. To educate me on this, I'm just throwing up an idea.
I don't like it. I don't like the idea of Batman being a bad guy. If you want to make something else, you know what I mean? Go for it. But like, I mean, if you're like, hey, let's do a bad Batman, it's like, well, then do kill him off.
Right.
Like you've got shit going on. You know what I mean? Like, fuck. Like, get some people who read comic books in there, for fuck's sake.
I like the idea of a sympathetic villain. Like, I think we could all agree that Fantastic Four #1, when they introduced the Mole Man, it was like, oh, this. It's funny and trite as it sounds now, but this guy who was so ugly and shunned by society, he had no choice but to live underground where nobody could see his face. You felt bad for him. But that doesn't mean you get to unleash monsters on the cities and destroy everything.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
that's not nice.
And then when you read about Dr. Doom, you know, the horrible monarchy killed his mother, and then his father was given this impossible task of curing a disease beyond his skill, and then they had to flee. And you know, it's like, oh man, that adds a lot of depth, but you don't get to be an absolute monarch and you know, and oppress the population. But it adds a cool element to Dr. Doom. You know, just like Magneto, the guy was in a concentration camp. That doesn't mean he gets to just murder humans, you know.
Sure.
Yeah.
But it makes him an interesting villain. And then there's guys like Red Skull. There's nothing redeeming about him, and it's awesome because he's just a raving lunatic.
It's almost like, to me, a good villain almost talks to me about the bad things that I want to do, but I don't do.
Right.
You know, like the villain almost tries to almost humanize me, if that makes sense. Like where I would think that I'm the bad guy in the circumstance for feeling this way about how this circumstance hit me or this or that. And I know it sounds like that's like a childish thing, but comic books were meant for kids back in the day when these things were being established. Not to say that we can't learn from them now as adults, but what I'm saying is, like, that's what to me makes a good villain to me, rather than just sitting there going, wow, these were my plans. I was going to destroy the world. And blah, ha, ha. Now I actually get to understand why he had those ambitions. So I think, like, in writing, we're talking about giving characters motivations, that the deconstructionism is a byproduct of us trying to hone this thing for all these decades as writers. It's like, how do you get to make an interesting villain? Not just how do we make a bad villain, how do we make the ultimate evil, but it's like, how do we as humans get trapped into doing that ourselves? And I think that's a neat thing. But if we're going to talk about like deconstructing our heroes into these bad dudes and then replacing them with whatever the hell the last 4 years did with us, like, no, that's not what anybody wants. That was a cheap trick to make money. Let's get back to making good stories.
Do you think, have you learned any positive behaviors from comics? Like, definitely.
No, what are you talking about? No, this is all bad behavior. No. What are you talking about, John? Sorry.
You know,
sorry.
As a kid, yeah, a lot of stuff that I believe growing up came from comic books. Stuff that Spider-Man said, stuff that Batman said, stuff that Superman. Definitely shit that Captain America, Captain America said.
great power comes great
That
responsibility.
she was like, yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. Like
Exactly,
some of this shit
exactly.
has become like
It
scripture.
sticks with
You know
us.
what I mean? With
Right,
great power
exactly,
comes
man.
great
Yeah.
responsibility. That's
It's
like
scripture.
fucking scripture shit. Like
in my book, yeah, go ahead, keep talking. I'm gonna bring up a
Sorry.
page in my book because I made sure I kind of put stuff like that in my book. I'm not
Mhm.
kidding. I know a lot of people see it as cheesy. I know when it seems like any of us beginners coming up with things that are going to be like telling you older people how to think is stupid. But I've got a line in my book, bringing it up now. Thanks for sharing my screen. But you know, my main character Tepestro is about to test, and he goes, my father, which is what he's talking about, he died. My father died being a watcher, a magic user. I don't want the same for my son. Sorry, Jay. If something happens to me and his wife goes, that's been out of control for a while now, interrupts him. That's been out of control for a while now, bro. It's all right to be afraid when it gets tough. It means you're not insane. So we push onward instead of giving up, right? So in my story, I get that, but he repeats that line, push onward. He repeats that twice in my book. Again, kind of like that take responsibility, or that with great power comes great. These things, these parables, I think many parables are the way we could kind of talk about them.
Yeah.
You know, are there in our stories, you know, and it's up to us to remember that they're there to write, in my opinion.
Yeah.
These mini parables, if you could find some little angle to pop those little parables in there, try to find a good way to do it. Now, was that original? No, that's derivative from Game of Thrones. If you ever watch Game of Thrones, there's a scene in there where it's like the king from the Stark, or the king through the Starks was going, I'm going to war against Joffrey, and his buddy goes, are you scared? He's like, yeah. He's like, good. That means you're not stupid.
Mhm.
So I took that and I did my own kind of derivative off of it. But these little parables, man, these little lessons. That wasn't that at the end of like Power Rangers. I have every cartoon that we watch on Saturday morning. Like it opened it up with a thing, and then in the end, we learned how to. We have little messages.
Yeah. Like and knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe or Janae on He-Man. She-Ra learned a valuable lesson in friendship, right? Man at arms, you betcha. Yeah, dude, that was that was all like put in there, like they had to put in there. Hey, holy shit!
Heck yeah, what do we got? What you got?
Yo,
Wiggle Rod.
Yo,
what's up, man?
Are you making lightsabers?
What?
Nice painted minis.
Oh, the miniatures. Okay. Sorry.
Wait, what?
Dude, I've seen this dude. No, this dude makes the most realistic lightsabers, and he works on the same table that you're working on.
I don't know. I know a guy up in Sandusky that has a CNC machine that makes really top quality lightsabers. So I'm sure there's a lot of guys that do that.
Oh yeah, no, that table you're working on is great for this type of stuff. Awesome.
Oh yeah, it's a cool table.
Great stuff.
What's going on, guys? What's
what's up, buddy?
We got an inauguration. We got. Did you just hear? I just clicked on. I just clicked on Twitter or X formerly that it now identifies as X.
I'm going home.
He got. I guess Elon Musk went on stage or something and he threw a Roman, and so now everybody's freaking out.
He threw a Zeke Heil?
No, well, it used to be. It had a name like before before Germany did it in World War II. They had it was called a flag salute, and he did one of those things where he hit his chest and threw a Roman. So everybody was like, he is a Nazi. I'm like,
out of everybody on this planet, this guy's trying to get us off this planet before we blow each other up. I'm not an Elon sympathizer.
I don't know, but he does love himself some Indians. He does love. He wants to redeem his coupon. He wants to redeem his coupon for unlimited Indians. Do not redeem
the HP1. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, the HP1 nonsense. Yeah.
How much of that work do we all really want to do? Are we ready for it?
Oh, you're one of those? Well, first of all,
see what I did there?
no. Well, first of all, Indians don't know how to program because they're fucking retards. And the HP1 thing, the H1B1 thing is a scam.
Yep.
The problem is what these guys will do is they'll say, "Oh, I went to college," and it's just fraudulent paperwork. They're scammers. It's what they do. They're not educated at all, and they're stupid. They're really stupid.
I want all the illegals kicked out, and I don't want any immigration, legal or illegal, until the unemployment rate is close to zero. Nobody gets in.
Nobody gets in.
Nobody
no one.
You hire
Fuck this melting pot bullshit. I'll get spicy, but I'll. It's on my channel. I'll slow down. I'll slow down for that bar. I'll get. If you want to hear my spicy takes, go over to my channel, Outer Pangea, and you'll find me over there. Right now,
hey, that makes sense. Outer Pangea. So you're with the Pangea shit. So like, Earth is flat. Earth is round. Is it larger Earth?
Oh
is
no,
it a hollow Earth?
It has nothing to do with that. But I do know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
it actually it is.
I'm having fun.
Wait, did I? I gotta change my settings back. I bet you my mic settings are shit because it's on.
I did have a theory of I said hollow Earth earlier.
I fixed my mic, chat. There, the mic is better. Hail the chat.
Yes, sir.
That's right, Henry. It's the Roman salute. Let's see, we got our ears.
Lombox, you ever heard of larger Earth theory?
No, but I do know what you're talking about when you're talking about.
Is that where it expands? The Earth is getting bigger.
Yeah, it's actually bigger, but they're still holding us in this little ring. That there's other landmass.
And you got egg.
Oh yeah. There's ice walls beyond Antarctica.
Right. I think that stuff is so fascinating. Just to play with.
Tales number 7. We'll be talking about that.
Okay. Yeah. That's cool. Dang.
See, that one's too small, and this one's
what are you doing?
Big.
Warhammer? What is this?
No, I'm not doing Warhammer right now.
Doing miniatures.
This is called Bolt Action by Warlord Games.
Okay.
It's World War II. I'm actually painting some commies here. This is a device, a machine that actually existed. This is a real thing, and it's called an Aerosan. What was it? An arrow something. And there were these like fucking ski things that the Russians built to go over snow, and it had a prop in the back, and they would use it.
I never saw that before. That's neat. Okay,
there's a reason why you never seen them before, because they sucked. Just like anything the Russians made, anything the communists made, it was.
They can't maintain it. Yeah.
Well, first of all, they rushed the design. The designs.
The designs are rushed. Right.
Like, everything's terrible, but it's not about a free market. It's not about an open market. You're
right.
You know,
it's the system.
You were told to build this thing, or you're gonna get killed.
Right.
And you probably were a farmer. You weren't a farmer because a farmer you're dead.
I'd show you some stuff. I love crafting stuff with love, but that's an American thing. What you're talking about over here is it works to work for a couple hours.
No, it's worse than that. Like
okay.
So
sorry,
so
guys.
The bigger ones that did actually function properly were the ones that were passenger. They were transports, and they were used for more than just war. They were used to transport across the snow. But these little things that they made, that's what's funny. I had to own the model because it's just too hilarious, and the history behind these things. It's so goofy. So
here, make bear chariots.
What's that?
Bear chariots.
Right.
Chariots
bear. Need some bear. That'd be more reliable than this fucking thing.
Some Narnia shit over there. Yeah.
Now the real one, because that's what I'm looking at, because I have like these spots right here where the bars go. So this was the only safety bar you had. So you had this thing on here like that. I don't like the way I bent it though, because the real thing doesn't have a curve. It's straight together, welded together. Yeah. So you have this right here, and then you have another one. So there's 3. It's like a triangle. So like there's another one that goes to the bottom.
Very brutalist design.
Well, it's so brutal it doesn't work.
Right.
So here's what this was designed for. So if you think this thing was designed to skim around shooting at people, no. That's not what this is for.
Mm-mm.
So what this is for is you'd have this right here, right? And then you'd have, you're going to love this, you'd have guys on skis being pulled behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you got this big open propeller here. And
if they stopped.
well, you don't. You're on ice. You
Yeah.
don't really have a. You don't have a brake. It's like a boat.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
there's
right.
no brakes.
When you set them up, I saw it. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I had to own this because it's the own homemade commie blender.
They're
right
being
here.
pulled at like 40 mile, 35 miles an
Yeah.
hour top speed.
Right.
And then they stop. Then it stops.
It could stop. It could hit a
on
rock.
skis that
It
quick.
could hit a rock. It could do anything. You're tethered to the back of this thing. Like it's
So if
pretty
you
wild
stop,
stuff.
you have to veer to the right so the people will fling.
As
Well, that's
quick
the
as you
problem.
can notice it stops. That's the thing, is it would stop. You're going 30 miles an hour.
It
You
doesn't
may not
have
be able to
brakes.
stop on skis.
They
that
don't.
quick.
This thing doesn't stop like that, And the problem is this model doesn't turn very well. That's the main issue. So like you hit something, you need to turn out of the way of something. Everything's going screwed. Or if you do crash and come to a complete stop, and you have this thing spinning, it's like you said, go splat. You got the commie blender going on here.
Yeah.
So it's fun. Something I wanted to paint. I was like, oh man, I gotta. But right now I'm trying to because it didn't come with the pieces for this little cage, the little safety. It's not even a cage, it's safety guard thing. Yeah, it didn't come with the pieces for that, so I actually want to make it accurate to the model. But this is for tabletop wargaming.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, I got.
He's beating Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Wiggle, have you ever played a game called Western Legends?
I've heard of it, but I've never played it.
Oh, it's there's, are you familiar with Twilight Imperium?
I own it.
Yeah, I love Twilight Imperium. Twilight Imperium, for those of you who don't know, it's the ultimate space game. It's
insane. It takes you just as long to set up as it takes you to play it.
Yeah, it takes about 8 hours to play a full game, and I don't know about you, but I am engaged. It is like
it kind of is EVE Online on a
EVE
board
Online
game
on the board. Yeah.
Kind of.
But Western Legends is the Twilight Imperium of cowboy games, of Western games.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Nice.
Play like 6 hours. It takes like 2 hours.
Is that a board game?
It's a board game, tactical miniatures mixed.
Okay.
It's called a sandbox game, meaning like
Yeah.
I could be a sheriff and I could just go and fight crime.
Kill
You
me.
could be a bank robber.
You
Colonel
can kill
Vane over
me.
here.
Yeah.
You go and mine gold. You know what I mean?
You can perma kill my character.
Yeah, I play a bit of that stuff, but I like my wargaming, and people compare it to that often, and I don't see the similarities because there is no resource management in war games. There's none of that.
Right.
You're the general overhead, and you have your army. It's not a squad. It's not an individual.
Those are your resources.
These are my resources. They're our bodies. I have a fucking commissar over there that will shoot guys in the head if they don't follow orders. Like their names and individuality don't matter.
You're Kim Jong-un.
No, I'm Stalin. These are communists. These are communists.
Right. Gotcha.
These are commies, man. These are USSR communists, full-blown communists.
Oh yeah, that's actually what you're painting him as.
That is literally what I'm painting.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, these are commies. I'm playing the dirty commies, and I actually have a model that is a commissar. That if guys like fail, if they fail,
don't turn around. That commissar.
And here's the crazy thing. The funniest part about the commissar is like you can't choose to not do that. Like if you have a squad within 6 inches of it and they fail an orders test, he will shoot one of them. You don't get a choice. If they fail an orders test, which means that they're not going to do the order.
Right.
What happens is he shoots one. You get to re-roll the order test.
For what?
To pass it.
Okay. To pass. Okay.
You're playing it. Okay. So
I
how
know
this is?
I know what you
all
mean.
right. So to get an idea, like you were talking about,
you're going to demand an order test if this soldier complies with the orders or not. You're going to roll the dice.
Check it out,
man.
If they don't advance, one guy gets shot, you get another roll.
Whoa,
okay, you see this?
What the fuck?
Okay, you're not. That's why I have to show you this. You're not understanding. This is played on a giant table with terrain and buildings and all this stuff, with a tape measure and a 6-sided dice. And I'm the general in the sky.
Yeah, back. I
with
got
my giant army.
Yeah, John.
You know what I mean? With this big old army.
Dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there you go.
There's
There
a
you go.
dildo back there. Just joking.
There is no dildo. I can guarantee there is zero dildos. Don't listen to him. It's fake news. Don't
Fake
listen to him.
news, fake news, fake news.
There is zero dildos back there.
Fake news. But that's
No, I'm
awesome.
actually,
Like, way
yeah.
to go, man. That's incredible.
Yeah, it's
That
a
is
giant-
incredible.
That's
Play
what I
stuff.
do. Yeah,
Heck
it's
yeah.
not.
I used to play Rollmaster, which was kind of a competitor to Dungeons and Dragons back in the day.
This is nothing. This is no D&D.
No, I
here.
used to play
no.
Warhammer 30K. I know it's not D&D. Rollmaster
No,
was
no.
a bit.
Oh, you
different.
played 30K?
Yeah, I played 30K.
Oh,
Yeah.
no shit.
Yeah. So I see what you're doing. I love exactly what you're doing.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Yeah, you
I
just
love
got the
it.
magic words.
And I
There we
got
go.
games set up underneath. Underneath is a tower defense game.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
You know that I play every once.
yeah, long box.
Yeah.
There you go.
Rollmaster. Yeah, I never heard of Rollmaster.
No, Rollmaster was I want to call it a derivative of Dungeons and Dragons. It came out around the same time.
Yeah, I remember
But it-
Rollmaster.
It ran a different rule set. But the biggest thing about Rollmaster that I liked is, for me and my buddies that played, it was easier to play without modules. It was a rule set that, the rule books were thick, but once you played enough and you understood how it worked, you didn't need the modules. You're just playing whatever you wanted to. You're throwing each other through each other's imaginations, you know?
Right.
So I loved Romance. That's what got me into make my game Beckoned, which is on Steam right now as a prototype. That's why I was late to the show, is I was working on programming that with my brother.
No shit, you got a game on Steam, huh?
RPG, buddy.
Cool, man.
Yeah, go play that on. If you have PC on Steam, go try it.
I
And
do have a
my
PC.
first comic book that I've ever done is for sale on my website, Zaid Studios. I'll put it in the mailbox in the morning if you order it tonight.
Well, it is. Everybody's making a comic book these days. I got a
Yeah,
comic
trust me.
book.
I'm
Dude,
gonna
he's
throw-
got a
I'm gonna
whole
throw you something
smorgasbord
different.
of shit.
Yeah, I'm throwing you something different, dude. It's different than what you've seen, different than what you all see in the audience. Trust me. Just go ahead. You're not going to be disappointed. Love you guys. But yeah, I got a verse Dillard tomorrow, Matt.
Yeah.
I guess he's over there still painting, but Dillard is challenged me to a cockfight tomorrow night.
That's what I saw.
Yeah, so we're going hard in the promotions, just trying to have fun, making everyone have.
I guess
Good
Anthony's
time.
desperate. Anthony's desperate for views, so he's bringing back cockfights. Good for him.
He's
He's finally getting off the fence and doing something.
And
Hey.
every team is bringing up Space Hulk right there. I'm pointing to Space
I
Hulk.
wouldn't trust it. You never
Space
know.
Hulk
He'll
over there.
change his tune next week. He'll change his mind and go back to the fence.
Nah, we'll do it. You got Space Hulk over there, long
Yeah,
box?
right here. I pointed to it right there. Space Hulk.
Oh yeah, I have like 3 copies of that. Yeah.
And this is Conan. This is a like tactical miniature game. Like one guy plays all the monsters. One guy's like,
Yeah.
you know,
Oh,
Those
that's
kind of games
cool.
are fun. I have a ton of games like that, and then I never get to play them.
But Matt, you know, like we
Like I got Doom, the board game. I got the one.
oh
with the
yeah.
Monkey
Which
King.
edition of
What-
Doom?
Doom? What do you mean? What edition of Doom?
There's Doom. There's 2 editions of Doom. The original one has the colored minis, like they're red.
Oh
yellow,
no!
and blue.
This is based on the new game, the 2000.
Yeah, the new one is Fantasy Flight. It has.
Yeah.
I have the old edition.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah,
with-
I got
with-
the.
Oh,
the new
Dune! I kept thinking.
No,
you guys
Doom.
kept saying
Doom.
Doom.
Doom. Doom.
Oh, you are
Doom.
saying Doom.
Doom.
Then.
Yes.
Yeah.
Doom.
Oh, there's a Dune tabletop.
yeah.
There's 2.
There's 2 versions. Yeah.
There's 2 of them. I got the new version.
first
He's got the
edition,
old
He's got
one.
the second edition.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Holy shit!
I'm looking over there. I got the World of Warcraft board game. It's got like 800 minis in it. It's it's so good. I got
gotta check that out, dude. I didn't
I
even
got
know
the,
one
uh,
exists.
the War of the Ring board game. I mean, and then I
Oh,
went. I
yeah.
spent. Don't tell my wife, but I spent like $300 on.
Holy macaroni.
So it is just it literally takes me like if we get to play it tomorrow, I got to start setting it up tonight.
Right.
Yeah.
Dude.
But I love a board game.
That's fun.
We'll sit there and
Lord
play
of the
all day
Rings
long,
is
and I get mad with my friends like, all right, let's call it quits. I'm like, no, we're playing fucking 10 hours of Twilight Imperium, guys. You know, I'll make chili. You know, I set up a plastic table. We have like a taco bar and stuff. You know.
Oh,
doesn't that sound fun?
Yeah.
Wiggle, doesn't that sound fun? That sounds fun, right?
Wiggle, where do you live?
I live in Ohio.
I was gonna say, you know,
Lawbox, where are you?
I'm in New York.
Oh, damn, and I'm in Florida. So
yeah, we're like as far away from each other as we could be.
Wiggles the cream in the Oreo.
But I love playing like I got a Fury of Dracula. One person's Dracula and everybody else is the Dracula killers, and you know you're going along the board trying. Just so much fun. I'm like
that reminds me of what the hell's the name of that game that's based on the Cthulhu stuff? The
hold on. I think I know what you're talking about. Oh man, my buddy
Rise of Cthulhu. It has all the expansions. Is that the name of it?
It's Eldritch Horror and then
Eldritch Horror.
Eldritch
Horror. That's the one. Yeah, that's
it.
I
a
played
bunch
it
of times.
too. It's good.
I don't own it, but I've played it. I got
Arkham Horror Second Edition. I actually made like custom stuff for it.
Did you?
Dude, I haven't heard anyone mention Eldritch Horror board game since I left my last company in game development. My guys love that crap.
I think it started with an A.
This Arkham Horror. Arkham Horror was first, and Arkham Horror is you're in the town of Arkham.
Yeah, that's the one I played. I played.
They're both the same person. Horror, which is
I played Eldritch.
The whole world.
Right,
but it's the same company, right?
I just like Arkham Horror better because I played it first and I played more.
Yeah, that's same company though, right?
Yes, Fantasy Flight Games.
Yeah, because I played the first one. I played the first one.
They're good. Those board games are awesome. They're so good at what they're doing.
I played Arkham Horror.
Yeah, Fantasy Flight also made your version of Doom.
Yeah,
Eldritch Horror was cool for what it was doing.
Oh, it was great.
Cool. Yeah,
it's one of my top.
I didn't play the second one.
The whole mechanic of waiting for that horror to just pop up, and it was cool. It was cool.
Dude, I got, it's funny is the first time I played that game, it's a funny story. So first time I played was it Arkham Horror, the first one? Is it Arkham? Is that right? Am I saying it right?
Arkham Horror was the original, and
okay.
They complained that it was getting too complicated, so they made Eldritch Horror, and then they just made Eldritch Horror just as complicated.
Yeah, well, it's a very complicated game. So,
yes.
So anybody that doesn't know, it's based in the whole the whole what's the guy's?
Lovecraft.
Yeah, H.P. Lovecraft. Yeah, H.P. Lovecraft world and all that. And you're in Arkham, which is the city in Connecticut or something.
Massachusetts.
I don't remember. Massachusetts. I knew it was one of those states.
Sounded right with Connecticut.
Right. Right. So, and you get to pick a character and all this other stuff, and you're trying to close these gates to stop the elder gods from coming in. Whatever elder god, it's random. You don't get to pick.
Yeah, you could pick, and each elder god changes the rules of the game.
Completely changes the rule. I think the character selection is random too. I don't think you get to pick that either. It's random. I mean, you could play it either way.
Eldritch, I thought you got to pick one, but I didn't.
But here's this is the funny thing that happened. So this first time I'm getting to play it, I'm playing with my buddy. He has the whole thing. He has got all the expansion. He's got all this shit. And I'm just like, well, let's just hook it up, man. Like, let's just fuck around. I never played it before. We got a whole day. Let's just fuck around with this thing. He gets it all set up. We get our random characters. I don't remember who he gets, but I got stuck with one of the chicks, like one of the females or something. I don't even remember. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. And we play the first round. Somehow I get teleported next to the main gate, and I closed it in the first turn. And he's like, that sounds, he's like, what? We won. Yeah. And he's like sitting there staring at me, and we spent all this time setting all this shit up. And I was like, well, is that supposed to happen? And he's like, no. I'm like, well, how the fuck did that happen? He's like, well, you drew that card and it was on top, and that's just what happened.
Yeah, when the first gate pops open, if you run to the church, inside the
Yeah.
church, it could be cards that allow you to just shut a gate. And
Right.
on the
Yeah.
first turn.
And that's what happened. It just I shut the gate, and I just happened that the gate popped up right next to me.
Then you
Because
just reset the
normally,
game and you play again.
yeah, that's what we did, and got 8. You know, we just reset the game and played again, and like
That was the
immediately.
game taunting you. It said, you know, the
Yeah.
game, like it's a joke whenever we play Arkham Horror that like somebody goes, "This game is easy," and I'm like, "Well, you just angered the game now, and now the game will take
Right.
you."
And
Like Jumanji.
yeah,
I love that. I
it was
don't know
bad.
about you guys, but having my friends sitting around the table and we're playing a game for like hours, you know, but like I'll be like,
Mom, bring the Mountain Dew. Mom. No. Yeah.
you know,
it's
like put the
great.
cell phones away. Like I'll play music that kind of like fits the theme of the game. You know,
Yeah.
I'll cook a dinner. You know,
That's
I love that.
awesome. We
Yeah.
don't have that anymore because of phones, because of social media, because of all this anti-boomer bullshit. No, just we're gonna take it. Like those are good times, man. Hanging with my friends, playing GoldenEye, playing these tabletops, those type of things. It was fun. You're right, Longbox. That was the fun part of it.
How many hours did you and your friends play like Risk when we were kids? You know?
Oh, dude. Yeah. No.
I guess I'm the odd man out. I didn't get into any of this stuff into my late 20s.
Really?
Honest, yeah, really. The farthest I ever went into board games or anything when I was a kid was Stratego.
Yeah.
And I was into models. Like the only reason I play this game is because it's something that I can put together. And
Yeah,
paint.
I would never cut them off the sprue and
Yeah, I did.
out.
That was my hobby as a kid was the
Yeah.
models. Like I did models. Like that was my shit.
Like you don't like X-Wing because they come pre-painted.
Right.
Right. I'm the
Right.
same
Yeah,
way.
I
I'm the same
can't-
way as he is. I didn't like him because they were pre-painted. Right.
Yeah,
I
they're
wanted to do
pre-painted.
it too. Yeah. It's a
But
big
yeah, I
thing
kinda-
about it, like that camaraderie, that friendship, that thing about just everyone coming around Longbox. It's just having a fun time, spending a few hours. Just
I missed out.
we don't get it, dude. We don't get it anymore. This is it. That's what we're doing now.
I keep joking, but it's not a joke. If my comment, I have $100,000 stretch goal that I'm going to fly you guys out to my house and we're going to play board games and film it.
Shit.
Cool.
Okay.
Wiggle, you're
Cool.
invited now too.
Oh man, all right.
Crowdfund that, buy the
See
ticket.
what's happening. Well, speaking of which, I got a video coming soon. I just the other day I recorded my buddy and I playing a game of bolt action. We didn't finish it, so it's still set up behind me. We're gonna finish it the next time he comes over, and then I'll splice it together and edit it. But I have no idea how to edit. I don't know what I'm doing, so who knows?
If you look at my channel, John Broadbox, there's a playlist of board games, and you can see we have like a series of videos of us making role-playing characters, making character creation, playing the game, and then doing experience points. I think altogether it's like a 5-hour video, doled over.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you this: I will play a role-playing game with you, but you have to make my character sheet for me. I can't do it. And I will constantly ask you, all right,
It's
what am I
usually
rolling
easier.
against?
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine.
I will
You know how
do
many
it.
times
Like I will play it. Like I'll role play or whatever, and
You
I'll
gotta
probably
get
come
your
up with a
stats
pretty.
set up.
I'll pick a cool class to do. Trust me, but I can't make the character. I have no.
Yeah,
You know what I
It's,
do?
it's all Spanish to me, man. Many people.
Dude, I just want to know about that taco table. That's all I care about. The taco table.
I'll play. But don't ask me to make a character sheet. Like make a character because I will not do. I will fail. I won't.
Yeah,
do it.
Wiggle. Me and my friend Jimmy have been playing literally for 40 years. So whenever we get a new guy, I always go like, Jimmy, you're going to help Wiggle out, and he'll sit with you and he'll West die 20. You know what I mean? Just to help you out.
That's what it's going to take is a 20-sided die. Just sit there and get it. It depends on the system in the game. Like I break things down into different die counts. Like here's how you're going to do your attack. Here's how you're going to do your shields or your armor stats, whatever. And each item has its different boosts. So, and those are the systems I use.
You fucking nerds.
Right. Whatever. Like, yeah, that's what I've learned with different systems. John Lombikes, it sounds like you played a lot of different systems. So, like, to distill them into the most efficient setup, what do you think is the best way? Like, is it percentages? Is it stats? Is it overall stats? Is it just minute stats, like micromanaging? What do you like?
I play a game called Villains Vigilantes. It's an old superhero game that came out in the 80s. And what I like about it is it's inspired by Dungeons & Dragons. So you still roll your stats. So you got like a 3 to 18 in all your numbers. But unlike D&D, if you have an 18 endurance, there's a little chart that gives you a modifier, and you plug that modifier. And then, so if you have an 18 endurance, 18 strength, or whatever, you're going to have like 45 hit points at first level.
Your weapon will have stats to it as well.
Right, so your stats directly contribute to a number. You know, it's more mathematical. You know, and I freaking love that, to the point where I tinkered with the idea, if my comic does well, I want to make a Heroic Tales role-playing game. You know,
Chris Fisk, guys, has got Infinitale out there as a comic book. He's also, this is Chris Fisk, Infinitale Chronicles. He has his book on sale. You guys can get into the lore, but he has a tabletop game designed a lot like Al Longbox was talking about. Sorry if anyone has seen Chris. He's a great guy, funny to me, love him to death. He printed out, like, guy's great. Like, John, what you're talking about, talk to Chris Fisk. He would love to talk to you about this subject.
Sure.
I'm surprised he's not here right now. If anyone could text Chris Fisk the link to this right now, Chris would love to be in this right now.
Hey, Matt.
I have no idea who that is.
Good. That means it's good. I'm texting him now if I can't. Come on. Where we go? How am I doing?
Matt Barr, do you play Dungeons & Dragons or anything like that?
Nah. I played video games. I went over. I went to like a lock-in. There was like a comic book shop in high school, and they did like a lock-in.
I miss lock-in.
Remember, like a lock-in, and like
awesome.
And everybody was supposed to, be playing Dungeons and Dragons, but I don't know.
Dude, I couldn't do it.
So,
lock-in now. I'd want to go to bed. I'd be like,
now, but this, you're a teenager. You're like, okay, you get dropped off. You fucking,
I loved it when I was a teenager and like run up to the
pizza,
vending machine, chugging down Surge. Fucking.
Dude, it was dope because it was like, if you don't want to play Dungeons and Dragons, like, hey, can we look through the long boxes? Yeah, just put it back. Like, don't damage any comic books. So we were just like sitting there all night, just like thumbing through comics and opening them up and reading them and putting them back.
I see if Chris pops up. But
that's cool.
Yeah,
you did a lock-in at a comic book store when you were a kid?
Yeah.
Lock-ins were fun, dude.
I never did one at a comic store.
So when I hit my 100,000,
yeah, because the place was like just like how you have like a battle table or whatever the fuck you have. Like what do you call it? They had that in the back. Yeah, there was like a gaming room table in the back. There was like two of them.
Like
right, and so they had like baseball cards, like Flair and all that shit. They had that. They had the gaming tables. They had some like pewter miniatures and shit like that, and then they had the comics.
That'd be fun to do again. We can't do that anymore. Liabilities, COVID. What do you want?
Well, I think COVID's over, man.
No, Joe. I'm just saying the laws aren't over though. People are so lenient.
So if I hit my $100,000 stretch goal and you come over to play role-playing games, you're just gonna hang out in my comic book room reading comics.
Kind of. What did you say? You had a friend who like roll my shit for me? Like he'll just like hey man,
that's what I want.
What are you
doing?
Like,
what?
Yeah, I want my sheet's already done. Here,
come on, Matt.
That's what I want. I want the.
I'll sit there. I'll sit there.
Number one.
Yeah, I'll be.
I mean, I will. I'll sit there.
Dude, you just do what I'm doing, Matt. Like he does. I just want a sheet handed to me. Like I don't want to. I don't want to do anything with it. You just hand me the sheet. It's already done.
Well, this is what I would. All kidding aside, what I want to do is make up play a role-playing game where you play your comic book characters. So Dave, you're going to take one of your characters from your comic, and we're gonna stat out your character.
Well, I gotta start thinking about my characters more powerful. This is bullshit. My characters are weak. Now I gotta make it powerful.
I don't have a character.
One of them has the ultimate nullifier. Yeah.
You got the gorilla.
Thanks, Matt. Thanks, Matt. Got the gorilla. Yeah, I got.
Wiggles does like a gorilla thing. He does like a pink gorilla.
Yeah. Hey, here you go. Check it out, man.
Matt
You're
will be
all
the
doing
soaring
well. Hey,
eagle.
hey,
You know, we give him a wings
Wiggle.
device.
Ooh, yeah.
You know, if Rini comes over, she'll pick one of her characters from Fiendish. You know what I mean? We all, and then we.
Oh,
Like,
I'm
I,
reading he draws.
you know, I want
You're
Renzo
7
to
degrees
come.
to bacon
My
with
art,
me.
he'll be the patriarch and kick all your asses.
Shit.
Right. Wiggle, I know your hands are busy, but there is a link in the chat that I posted. Sorry, Matt, I don't have blue check marks, so that'll probably get taken. I'm Zaid Studios, so go check out more monkey books on my website.
Yeah, you got monkey people.
You got monkey people.
Do they
Look at
chimp
all these
out?
people.
Do they chimp out?
Not like Eric,
Rama,
not
Rama.
like Ethan. Not like Ethan. I about called him Evans. Sorry.
That's fine.
Oh shit! You're gonna get in trouble. You hanging out over here.
I'm gonna get in trouble by the big Ethan game. Yeah, there we go.
Ethan's not gonna
Fuck off.
fucking.
I'm an
He's not
adult
gonna promote your
man. He
shit,
has
dude.
no
Yeah,
power
you're hanging out
over me.
with
Fuck that
you're hanging out with
fuck.
Matt
I don't
Barr
care.
and Wiggle.
I don't care.
Like, man, you're.
I do not care.
Whoa!
No, do not care.
I'm not
I got
a.
my
I'm
own
not.
business,
I'm
my
not a
own
very
shit. Fuck that
popular
shit. I
guy.
ain't doing it. Not doing it.
On
I don't
top of
care.
you.
Fuck it. It's just stupid. Even thinking that man has a power over my fucking business.
I
Fuck
got a
that.
couple of trolls too. I don't understand why trolling me. Who am I? I'm nobody.
Yeah, exactly. Get the fuck off my rocks, dude. Get off. Go.
Get up! I don't know. If I start talking shit about your artwork, Ethan will hear about it, and then he'll do like an
go ahead.
auction
Go
and,
ahead.
and like
Hey,
promote it. Be like, yo, fuck Zayd, fuck his
Oh,
monkey
guys.
book. Yo, Ethan will be promoting that shit in a
I am,
heartbeat. He'll be like,
I
oh,
am my
what?
own man.
Well, guys, I'm gonna jump
What?
off here. I might be back if you guys are still on later, but I am gonna hop off here. For
Before you go, could you take a sip of that gray water?
I chased Wiggle off.
Maybe when I
Sorry,
come back.
Wiggle.
Maybe when I come back, I will.
I didn't mean to
might
go
be
so
able to-
hard. I respect every man out here. It just don't bring that shit on me.
What's that?
If I chase you off because of the Ethan talk, I'm sorry. I'm just not.
No, what are you talking about? You don't even know who I am.
No, I don't. That's why I'm
funny.
saying this. I'm
Chase me
confused.
off.
Yeah.
All
Sorry.
right.
Ethan
It's all
talk.
good. No, you're not chasing him off with
No.
Ethan talk. It's all
No,
good.
no, I got stuff to do. I got
Good.
dinner.
Good for
I
you.
will be if you guys are still going. If you guys are still streaming, I will jump back on. But,
I am not
you
gonna
know.
have my dick shrink by fucking Ethan talk. It's not how it happens.
No. He doesn't. He's not a big fan of mine.
Nah.
Not of me either.
Well, he
Wiggle
might-
is an uppity boy.
I think
I
all
am
of us
like
were
the
subject
uppity
to a
boy.
trash cash
That's
cast at one point, right?
He's never
Yeah,
done
I got
anything
a
wrong.
channel.
I'm tired
I
of
got
being
a
judged
show.
by it.
I
Yeah.
got a show called Crapcast. Which,
Yeah.
well, I used to. I don't know. I've been kind of bored with all of it because they're so retarded.
Yeah.
Ethan's retarded. They're all so retarded. It's hard to. It's like kicking a dead horse. So I'm just kind of waiting, seeing what they do. You know, just painting my models, playing my games, my war games, and that kind of stuff. So
You're doing beautiful stuff, man.
I
That's all.
appreciate
That board behind you,
Yeah.
incredible. Keep up. That's the love, guys. That's why we're all doing this.
Well, the green table's been around for years, so you know, I've been in the circle for a while, unfortunately. But I'll be back. I'll catch you guys later.
All right, guys.
Yep. Look.
Peace.
Sorry, man. Sorry, Longboy.
Oh, what? No, dude. Yeah.
I'm feeling the Dillard thing right now. I'm just not gonna have some dude slinging his cock around, fucking throwing my thunder under the butt. I'm not doing that. I can't do it. And
Ethan's
I'm
a
not saying
fucking-
the last guy did it. Just saying you bring up that circumstance. No, these people do
Nah,
not.
dude. Ethan. I mean, I don't. You can talk about Ethan. I'm burnt out on talking about him. I mean,
I know.
and only because it's like
I know. I got triggered.
the little issue that the shit that he does with me, the shit that he says about me. It's like if I wasn't here, he'd be talking shit about somebody else. You know what I mean? So it's not personal. It's just him being
I've
a
got my
fucking
own
weird
thing.
narcissist. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's what I'm saying. I don't care about him. I care about having the fun with my guys. If y'all are having fun with what we're doing, cool. But once we're going to start equating ourselves or mirroring a business model off of any of this, look how it's worked for everybody else. Get smarter, boys. Like, you got to do this for you. So, I'm not trying to cause a fight or anything. Just
No, 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 dude, no. You're not starting one at all. I'm just
subject.
no, not at all. It's not. Ethan could hit the link. I don't give a shit. It's just fucking burnt
I
out on
hope he
his
does. I hope he does.
shenanigans.
I'd like to kind of talk to him one-on-one if he has the balls to actually hit with a guy with a lower income, lower anything. He can't hit me with a success because I'm broke. Hit me. Like,
Yeah.
let's talk. Like, you can't fucking make me any lower than what I am, dude. I'm at the beginning, starting from you're like, look, come on. Let's talk. But there's nothing that's going to gain me. And there's nothing that's going to hurt. That's not the problem. This is the problem I have with people always like, I've been in here for 3.5 years. Most of the guys that I meet, other creators, most of them, not all of them, but most of them, they're always trying to copy some angle of trying to get like one up using Ethan as an angle. That's not what you need to do. That's the worst business decision you could ever have. You need to do it for yourself on your own terms. Fuck what they're doing. Like, I mean, completely. I like Comic Scale. I like what it stands for. I like the guys and the friends I met here. But don't sit there and rely on another man to give you success. Make it yourself.
Yep, I agree.
That's it. And in fact, that's what he fucking says. So,
yeah,
whatever. Do what you like we're out here. We're trying to create some good stuff. Trying to do some stuff. But what's funny is that we all can't out-talk the drama, because as humans, we all like attract to the drama like the bug flies on a light. Like we all do. But it's hard to out-talk that sometimes. It's definitely hard to outnumber it. But whatever. We're out here, we're doing our thing. Oh, student of God over here. What do you say? Be your own man. Yeah.
We are men.
Yeah, I see you, student. I've seen your post too. Like, I get you. You're a little hard on it. I think that's what you exist for. Not to make you an enemy. But come on. Like, there's a lot of stuff out here.
I want student of God to fucking go as hard as possible.
I'm not trying to hold him back. I'm not saying anything. It's just
I know.
It's not the focus here. He's making it the focus. That's what props up his position. But it's skewing a lot of the understanding of what we're actually doing here. What he actually, not he created, but the whole group of indie comics in this group. He didn't ask to be this dude, but he is there. And he's acting like what he's doing to do it. Sorry, Ethan. But it is what it is, man. You have responsibilities. And you're doing with them what you want to. It's cool.
I'm not doing anything with him.
Oh, I know you're not. I'm kind of talking to him through this because I know he watches your streams.
I doubt it.
No, he has spies, though. And I know you all exist, too. Stop it. Come on, attack me. I need some clout here. Let's go.
It's an odd thing.
I know. It is an odd thing. And this is the thing that the audience doesn't know. It's that fragment. A lot of people think he's the one that owns and runs this. That's not the way it works. That's not. The fans think that's the way it works. His fans say that's not the way it works. Sorry, boys. Y'all, you can kick me anytime, Matt. It's all good.
What? I'm just in your pain, dude. Let me tell you what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about fucking.
I'm trying to have fun. I'm trying to have fun.
Yeah.
I'm just looking outside the garage.
Dude, it's like 2024 was.
I'm doing what he.
2024 was fighting with Ethan, and then it's like
make your own things. That's all I'm doing.
When the person like Ethan won't like pull up my book and look at it, he'll just like make up shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And so it's just like
their sale tactics.
All right, whatever. You know what I mean? It's like whatever, dude. It's like
John's. They're all preserving their money making right now because COVID is over. We're not spending so much money on fucking comic books anymore. So they're all trying to preserve their money making right now. Sorry, I'm not blaming it totally on COVID. There's a lot of reasons, and over time it's gonna happen. Sorry. It's just the way it is, man. Y'all's losing money. You're blaming on everybody else. Stop it. It's circumstantial.
People are losing money
because everybody's not online begging for entertainment anymore. We're back.
I think people are still online. I think people just like move on, dude. Like,
I get.
hey,
Yeah.
we're here to see Ethan talk about shit. I mean, there's only so many trash casts where he's talking about Eric July, and then people eventually just like
How many
fucking
more episodes do we need? Of
like.
that?
Look, he said that it's fucking content and that it makes money for him. He doesn't give a fuck if it's good or bad. Like that's one of the grand things about Student of God. I don't watch it, but you know, Student of God like will like clip Ethan saying some shit like that. Like,
Yeah.
he doesn't care what Eric July puts out. Like, he's gonna just talk shit about it. Like, it's just content for him. Like, he's just decided that fucking one guy. It's not good. It starts to get boring. And it starts to get kind of awkward when you're like talking about how some dude is constantly fucking up, but he keeps making books. You know what I mean? It's just like.
So what's that tell you about the system? No matter what,
There's nothing wrong with the system. I mean, the system is there. Like,
keep working, keep going, keep making what you're doing. All the rest of this is just like confetti in the wind. Keep going. Don't stop. Move. Keep going. John, same thing.
Oh, we are confetti in the wind.
I'm going to get clipped. I'm going to get shared. Good. It's about fucking time. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do. I got a book.
Well, you need somebody. You need somebody to hit the link that wants to fight. Then you'll get some real clips.
I know. If he calls
nobody clips. I don't care anymore. You know what I'm saying? Just like,
call me out. I'll meet it. I'll talk to him, and I'll get.
I'm more interested.
He's got more people behind him. He can say the dumbest fucking comebacks he can and make me look stupid. It's okay. I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. Like, that's low hanging fruit jokes that Ethan does most of the time to fucking bypass his audience. It's okay. Like, you're not on my level of roast. You're just not. Like, I can ream you a whole fucking truckload if you want to.
It doesn't help. It doesn't help at all.
No, it doesn't. The mechanics are against us.
You can talk some mad shit, and what does he do? Like, you got how many viewers you get? Like, right now we got 14 fucking people watching, dude. Like, he'll have 2,000 people watching.
In the corporation,
he'll say some crazy shit, right? And then out of the 2,000 people that are watching,
he fights against the corporation. He gets like paybacks from, dude. He still gets paychecks from the people he cusses out and destroys.
He's not cussing out anybody from DC. He's talking shit about Eric July and smaller creators.
Funny how that focused to another person and not the companies he's been shit talking for the past 6 years. That's funny.
Again, that's a dead horse. I don't understand. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, he says DC and Disney are dead horses to be beat.
I don't know.
Well, Eric July feels like a dead horse at this point. I don't know.
He's a mannequin for the.
I'm gonna order some food though. You keep talking.
In my opinion, he's a mannequin for the.
I don't know.
No, like people have told me, like, keep that crap down. But the thing is like, if you're still being paid by them, why are you on the internet fucking taking over a whole independent movement by sitting there saying you're against them when you're still getting a check from them? Like, it's kind of, I don't know. It's weird. Little bump.
You do what pays you is what he's getting paid. But the thing is, I don't think the audience are comic book fans.
Don't come into independent comics and start slinging your cock around like that when you're getting the paychecks from people you're talking shit about.
I mean, people say, like, oh, his comics are late. His fans don't care.
No, they don't. No, they don't. They don't, and that's okay. I don't need his fans.
It's just that some of the people who wanted their comics, they're upset, but apparently they've moved on, and all the new people didn't buy these comics 5 years ago. They don't care about late Cyberfrog, or they just want the trash cast.
I'm gonna last longer than Ethan, so yeah, I'm not even sweating it. So it's not a big deal. It's just like that whatever was talked about. Sorry, I got triggered, guys. Sorry, I went off about this. Is a lot.
Tipping. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'm about to throw on my wig again and start being Reen he draws. Like if y'all saw that, I got to verse Dillard tomorrow night. So we've been doing a lot of hard, fun stuff on Twitter. But yeah, like I'm not sweating any of those guys. You're not gonna ruin me. Like, you could come at me all you want. I don't give a shit. Like, let's stop fucking like holding the horse, Ethan. I rejected a job from you and Nasser. Let's just stop the bullshit. You're not talking about me because my book fucking rocks right now. I'm getting a lot of positive stuff, and you're just ripping. You know, you're not talking about me because you don't want to. I put the book out faster, and you all didn't. It's my first book. It embarrasses you to talk about me. It's okay. Let's go. Sorry. Like I said,
keep going. You want to get clipped? You want to get clipped? Yeah. Keep going.
I'm
ordering some food, so keep going.
What are you ordering?
Taco Bell.
Hey, it was on that bar stream.
Because I hate my lower intestines, so I'm gonna get some Taco Bell.
Let's go.
I ordered some Vietnamese. I got some chicken fried Vietnamese fried rice with pineapple. It's awesome.
So you guys are eating the popcorn while I'm spazzing out. This is great.
I'm enjoying your rant.
Well, you're like where I was several months ago. You know what I mean? Where you're like fucking fire.
Matt, you're on this every month. Come on.
I'm kind of burnt out, dude. I'm serious, dude. Like 2025 is a whole new year where it's just like, man, I ain't fucking dancing with that fucking clown anymore.
It is. I do respect what these guys have done in the industry for comic books, and a lot of people who've grown up reading their books and loved what they do. But to come here and to be an independent comic books and fucking own it like the way you're trying to do, the way you're trying to like smash everything, you're wrong. The things that you're doing are creepy, and you're going to own up to it later on in life. Guys like me, the guys that are coming up underneath what you created, what you facilitated, you need to be open to it rather than fight it. We're there making you look good, validating your cunt ass. So just deal with it and welcome us instead of fighting us. And that was to you, Ethan. I love you, but come on, like get real. You're more mature than what you're showing. All right, now
I don't know. I don't know if the motherfucker like graduated from high school. I think he's a fucking high school dropout, dude. So who fucking? I mean,
it's all right. I'm having fun.
I don't know how mature he is.
Oh, I'm gonna get a call from a few people after this stream. What the hell did you do? What the hell are you doing? No. You saying that? No. I'm tired of playing games. If he's the ceiling, if this is the glass ceiling, there's nothing I'm not doing. So let's break it. And most people probably say,
nothing that you did
on your nugget. Let's go. Let's break it.
Did he get you? Did he help you get where you are right now?
No.
Well, then don't sweat it. You know what I mean?
No,
it's like
I declined his help. That's why I'm where I'm at. I declined his help. I came to him. I said, wow, what an amazing group. It seems like you created. Very, very happy about what he's done. I've met some amazing people here. Met all of you guys here. Did he make it, or the yellow flag, or did whatever this guy name? I don't know all the politics. I don't have to. I came into this because of what was here. I don't have to know all that stuff. And you want to judge me on who do I know and what I know and what I don't know? What I see today.
What? Who's judging you?
Different. I don't know one yet, but after this, they will. I'm not stupid. I know what's happening. I'm going to get a lot of crap after this. This stuff, Matt, and I'm sorry. And Lawn Box, I'm sorry too. But yeah, I'm tired of fucking hiding it.
Whatever. Yeah,
it's stupid.
I don't fight with anybody
for way too long.
I got too much crap to do. I don't fight with anybody anymore.
Yeah, well, they're not helping me, and so I don't care about this.
He makes up shit. There's nothing to fight about. If the guy is just like making up shit, you know what I mean? It's like, oh my boy, you got a head wound. Oh, your wife has to like get a fucking update from you. She has to get like phone calls to make sure you're okay. He like makes up shit like that. And then he like goes out and smokes fucking drugs with random women in the fucking parking lot. It's like, bro, I can't even fucking like fight with you, dude. You're a fucking clown. Like you're a fucking sad piece of shit,
you're on
dude.
Twitter
like, what are you doing?
Student of God says Colonel Zaid calls out Ethan Van Sciver. It's already
Right. I'm gonna sleep tonight. Great. Thanks, student of God. I guess I called you out, so touche, motherfucker. I love you, but yeah, that's awesome. Like, I love what you're doing. It's all good, student. I've seen.
I mean, let's be awesome. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. So Ethan hits the link and he hops on and he's like, hey. So what's the problem? What's your problem with me?
That's exactly what he's gonna. He's gonna bully me into this.
Bullying? That's not bullying.
No,
that's
guys,
that's his fucking shit, dude. Imagine that.
There's no reason to. What do you all want me to do? Go on his stream and get fucking
no,
like a child,
but
like he does with everybody else.
He shows up.
Y'all stupid. No.
If he shows up, you'd be like, yo, what's your problem with me? So what's your problem with me?
No, I'm not getting talked to like a guy like that over the internet without being able to slap him. That's just not happening. I'm sorry. No.
Excuse me.
So what's your problem?
No. I'm not. I have better things to do than to give that the time of day. If he wants to have a conversation about it, it's not my thing to have a conversation. That's criticism, dude. I'm not the one to have a conversation online about and have me give you questions, have Malin and Shane in the background sitting there, oh, you a little faggot. Oh, I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not playing into that game. You all have your own program. Do what you do. I'm over here doing what we're doing. Y'all slam me all you want. Fine.
No. He
I don't care.
If you go on his show, like, yeah, it's his territory. If he comes on here, it's my territory. If he goes on your shit, it's yours. I mean,
he ain't coming on mine. I'm not gonna get. He can come into my back room all he wants. If he has a link, I'm not bringing him on. I'm not giving him the time of day. He didn't give me the time of day. I've been here for 3.5 years and pushing my crap. He's had it in front of his face. He's afraid of me showing people that you could do more art in less time. That's why they don't talk about me. Sorry, that's what it is. He doesn't want his audience to know who I am. Oh, tough.
Yeah, it'll switch, dude.
Crickets.
I went from being one of the top 5 artists in CG to being a supposed artist. Like he was like, yeah, I think Matt Barr is one of the top 5 artists in Comicsgate. And then like 3 months later, he's like, yeah, Matt Barr, supposed artist. Matt Barr, supposed artist Matt Barr. I was like, what the fuck, dude?
Fucking doesn't hold me back.
Retard.
None of them hold me back. It's all my
no.
Forward, right? That's the other thing. They don't talk about me. Cool. It's all on my thing. Fine.
Yeah, they're just canceled guys.
Everybody,
they're canceled guys on the internet.
I hear from everybody else how much they struggle, how much they think about this, how much it is that, how much that these guys affect how we all think about this. How even the fans expect
because we choose. I mean, you choose it. You choose
whatever.
By being within the sphere of Comicsgate, you're like choosing to like.
Not because of them. My book is now $20 on my own site because I can't sell it for less than that because what they sold was a book at $25. So I just come in, going in, everybody's telling me sell it for around $25. That's not applicable. I can't go to stores. I can't put my book in stores at $20. I got to do e-commerce. And then I got to battle him and his cronies on the internet from everywhere, from 4chan to like, come on. Don't. He's going to troll me into oblivion. Like, I'm not stupid. Like, I'm not stupid. The guy's gained anchors in every area of corner of the internet to fucking battle his like competitors, who he esteems as competitors. I'm just here. I'm not competing against Cyberpunk. Are you kidding me? And I have no basis of being that way. I'm not trying to beat him. I don't want to steal his fans. I don't want to take over his business. I just want to coexist. Just want to coexist as much as most of these guys want to coexist. So from what I hear from a lot of them is it's hard to get known. It's hard to overshadow this stuff. So yeah, I'm out here. I'm throwing some heat. I'm saying some stuff. I'm throwing out a book. I'm real. And he ain't going to take me down.
I'm real.
So I'm glad I'm doing this on the Matt Barr's channel. Love you, dude. Thank you. I'm going to pour another drink of sake.
I was gonna say, don't have.
Oh shit! You drinking alcohol? You drinking alcohol? Is that what you're drinking, sake? like fucking Tom Cruise from fucking Last Samurai. Sake! Sake! Yeah, man. You do you. Everybody's got to take that path, you know? Everybody's got to find out in their own way. That's fucking futile. Just fucking.
I know. I don't want to fight with anybody anymore. A couple of people troll
I'm
me.
so
and
sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so
No,
sorry.
No, I mean, it's just like, hey, man, you're hanging out with strange women out in the parking lot, and he'll go, oh, yeah, well, you got a fucking kangaroo tail. And you're like, what the fuck? No, I don't. And then suddenly you'll get 20 people on Twitter going, oh, Matt Barr, you got a fucking kangaroo tail, Matt Barr. You're like, what the
dumpster
fuck?
fire.
You know what I mean? And you're just like, you can't fight. You can't fight just like a constant flow of fucking lies because you're not going to get
I also
anything
feel
done.
once
You're not going to get anything done. You know what I mean? Like him. He hasn't got
once
shit
defending
done.
yourself, you already lost.
Yeah, yeah. You don't even fucking like
You know,
register it
couple
anymore, dude.
people-
Don't.
I had a couple of people that like they call me, they send me DM stuff. I just don't even respond. You know, like I just mute them. I don't even hear it. And for all I know, they're still doing it. Maybe they're not doing it, but you know, if you engage with them, that's what they want. They want to clip you. They want to engage you. They want to make fun of you because that's all they have. They don't have anything else to offer. You know, they can't make their own comics. They can't make their own content. They engage other people, clip them, and there you go. So
It's like, like I don't care about you, Matt Barr. You don't matter to me. Okay, awesome. And then suddenly it's like, let's talk
Why
about
is
fucking
that
Matt Barr
important
and
to
Eric
say?
July. It's like, why the fuck am I like?
Why are you the target? Why is that important for them? What is
because he
I don't
responds.
know.
Because if
I do
Matt,
respond.
if Matt
I
stopped responded, they
respond
would move on to the next target.
brutally respond.
need
But I just
material.
haven't, dude.
they need
I just save it.
material to bitch at to keep their fans invested? It isn't about the comics. It isn't about how fast they can make this anymore. This isn't what that is. It's a trick.
These guys used to do like monthly books, and now they're like fucking taking like 4 years to draw a fucking
You ever heard of
gay
MK
pride book.
Ultra?
That's fucking weird.
Like these guys learned MK Ultra and are using it for a business sense.
Motherfucker, like you were drawing fucking X-Men on a monthly basis, and then now you're drawing a fucking gay pride book, and it's taking you fucking years, dude. Like, what are you doing?
Sorry, I did this myself. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Matt and Lombard, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to spin off. Did not mean to do that. I hold my composure better than this, and I've been keeping it secret for the most time. I don't feel negative against these guys, and I don't want it to affect
You don't?
stuff. Well, yeah, right. Like after I just said all that, I have harbored emotions over the circumstances that I feel they created. Does that make sense? I'm not gonna say it's on them, but the circumstance, whether they are aware they're creating that or not. This is how I'm feeling it. Now, is that my own personal truth or not? Like that's its own argument. But man, it's been hard to kind of get a rung up anywhere because I see all of the people that actually try to, and all they're using everybody else for is cannon fodder. They need material to bitch at someone about, and that's what they do. And I'm sorry that's not like, maybe I'm just short-sighted. Please, someone educate me. I don't mind being wrong. That's the other thing. I can learn.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what the problem is there, but yeah, like right now my Twitter on my computer is not working, so I have to use my phone, which I don't even know where this is going. I don't know where this is going. And yet, of course, am I worried that, oh yeah, give them cannon fodder, here they are, right? Now I bet you they're all talking about it, trying to come up with the right meme, coming up with the right reply, whatever. I'm cooked. If that's who you bow
That's what I'm
to,
saying, dude.
if that's who you bow to, I'm cooked.
You start gotta be like, okay, so what is their usual arsenal of fucking bullshit PowerPoint? Oh, look at Zayd. He's talking shit because we didn't give him any attention. Typical.
Do you think I'm talking
Like
shit?
you know what I'm saying? Like,
truth? What do you think? I'm telling you, I don't need their help. What I don't.
No, I know that. I know.
I
No,
don't
but
need your
that'll be the
spear.
first thing that they say. They'll be like, "Oh, he didn't get the attention. Oh, okay." Blah
I'll
blah
get
blah blah
speared
blah.
for that.
Like,
I'll get speared because it sounds like I'm bitching about not getting attention. No, I'm bitching about how the audience is acting because of how Ethan like all those guys establish how we all react and talk to each other. And that does make us all pussies. Yes, we're letting other men choose how we're talking and dictating each other. Yes, because they make the most money. Woohoo! Fuck them. We're here to have fun. Fuck them.
it's just some
Sorry.
Man.
Sorry I'm going so hard. I don't mean to.
It's the
No.
sake.
It is a sake. It is. But it's not making me wrong unless someone wants to tell me I'm wrong. I'm reading chats right now. Not saying I'm saying, yeah, you're right. Yeah, correct. Hey, Matt Barr, it's your stream. So like I'm getting some good here. When Zayd first got on Matt's streams a while back, that Zayd needed to come back on. That's what Soon to God saying it right now. So amen, brother. Cool. But I'm not a people pleaser here. I'm just trying to call things out the way I see it. Longbox has been here, and he's got, like, your whole house is long boxes of comic books that go back how long? And didn't you and Ethan have a little bit of beef where he was pushing back at you and shit? Like, Matt Barr, you're a fucking paragon for Ethan targeting.
Yeah.
Like, come on, guys. Like,
living the dream.
it's fun just hanging out and not having to worry about that.
Yeah.
Right. And so here I am ruining it, right? Like,
No, I mean it's
There's
awesome.
no
Like,
awareness
you
here.
know,
dang.
I spend some time not talking about them. You know, spent some
Because
time not talking about him.
It soft promotes them.
It does, but all it does is it winds them up even more. Like I don't say anything about the little orange
Wind 'em
koala
up,
guy,
baby, your toy.
and
The one thing you can check, yeah, that's the one thing you
dude, it makes it worse, dude. They start like
Wind 'em
over.
up.
They start over lactating when you don't give them any
They
attention,
don't have
dude.
porn
And it's like,
videos of me. They can't say porn videos of me with my fingers up my tushy. They don't have that video because it don't exist. But they have it of each other.
oh my god.
Sorry.
Fingers in the chat.
I think it's more creepy to hold videos of your coworkers as porn when you're talking about Dungeoneers going to a freak out, like not freak out party like Diddy. That's not what I meant. But like one of the, like going to a weird party where you're watching people doing freaky shit. It's different to hold those videos for clout later. It's weird. So in my opinion, it's creepier. Sorry. Go ahead. Click that.
Are you talking about Diddy or are you talking about Comicsgate?
I guess it's an equation.
Okay.
Dude,
'Cause
why
I'm
does
like-
he have saved videos of his colorist and Mandy on his computer? For receipts? Is that what we got to do? I got to collect like dark stuff on everybody to stay safe? That's
I got a video
worse.
of Zayd.
That's worse than
I've never thought about doing like screenshots or any of that shit. None of that shit had never.
Who would?
Until Comicsgate. Comicsgate, it was like a screenshot. Oh, what the fuck? I gotta
you have receipts to defend yourself.
I got a video
yes.
of Zayd shit-faced drunk crying, eating a pizza, watching the Gilmore Girls. And I'm gonna
shit.
Oh, dude, they talk too fast for me, John Lombard.
You just
Gilmore Girls, my ex-girlfriend loved that show. They talk too fast.
Yeah, dude. It's like it's too manufactured,
That's
dude.
like watching one of these guys argue about someone else. They want to talk over you. They want to talk about, hey, here, and they want to recontextualize your argument every time. This is why I won't get on and argue with them. Like, I'm not going to get there and be made a bitch of because of your psychoanalytic fucking tactics. Not doing
Psychosomatic out of your man.
I'm over here doing my own thing. If you can't take it, whatever. I don't care. Cancel me, Ethan. Trust me, be canceled by the canceled group is going to be fine. Let's go. I don't care.
You can go your own way.
Do not care.
Go your own way.
Now, what I've got, though, guys, is a comic book you can buy right now on ZadeStudios.com. You can buy 4 different covers. Even Shothan Jetty, he's amazing. His cover's right here. I've got the original watercolor right here. Shanthan Jetty, amazing guy, amazing artist. Love him to death. Nice guy. Yes, he's part of the Kings, but I will always back this guy. His heart's pure. His attitude's great. Love Shanthan Jetty. So blessed to have him on there. ZadeStudios.com. Go ahead and buy my very first comic book ever in my life. I never did this. Just go there, buy it. 32 page. Every page is cover quality. And again, Matt, since you're by the computer, Matt, don't run away. Don't run away. No, come back. Share the screen, buddy. Love you. Thank you, buddy. So this is the interior art of the book. I can show you it with the letters. I don't mind. But the cover quality is the same as the interiors. I worked my damned ass off producing this stuff.
How long did it take to make this comic?
2.5 years, man. But it was my first one, and I had to develop new processes. I'm going to be faster the next time. It took what it used to take me. It took me a month for each page. Is now taking me a week.
Wow.
Okay, so the next book is going harder.
Faster. Nobody, I don't care who they are, nobody could say anything bad about your artwork. It took
time. It took time. No, my backers have every right to complain because they had to wait.
It is so good.
Thank you, John. I appreciate. And you have the book. You actually have the real book.
Of course, I got the book. Every time somebody comes on my channel, 9 times out of 10, I back their book as soon as we're done. Yeah, YouTube and everything is supposed to be making me money. It's costing me money. I'm buying everybody's book, and then I go through and scroll. Who did I back? I'm like, oh man, I forgot I backed this person. I forgot I backed that person.
I didn't refuse the job with that Ethan gave me because of Ethan. I did it off the pay agreement and that it was Nasser. I was new here and people were telling me they wouldn't back a Nasser book. Well, I'm new. So I want to do a book that the guys I'm meeting are going to back. Right? And the payment agreement was I was only going to make the money based off of how much it made. So I was going to do all this work for all the interiors, but not get paid until after it's sold. I'm sorry, I don't do jobs like that. I have bills to pay. I'm a broke damn artist. So I told him I wasn't up to snuff at a book at this caliber, so I declined it. And now I've worked my way from the bottom. Nobody, no handout to get there and impress you guys with what I'm doing. That's why I'm where I'm at. That's why I'm here now saying this. I don't need Ethan. Don't make an enemy of me. You make more than enough money to think I'm an enemy. Be smart. So this is what I'm doing, guys. And I'll be faster the next time. I got 13 books planned, 4 video games. Matt, since I've got you, thank you for sharing my screen. Guys, I have a video game on Steam right now that me and my brother are programming. He's programming. Give me a second. Dang it. Let me just do this. Okay. On Steam, if you have a PC, you can search Beckon. I animated everything. I'm the game designer, world builder, everything, right? Go there, play it, check it out. It's a real-time turn-based system for RPGs. And me and my brother are constantly working on our own webpage or YouTube. You can see our latest build on our latest stream. It's constantly evolving. We're working on it, but there's a lot of stuff going here. I'm not going to be held back by the politics of an independent art group. It's independent. There's no power here. No one.
You know how big the independent comic book scene is? It's fucking huge. It's huge. There's whole areas of it that have no idea who fucking Ethan is. You know what I mean? It's like
that are holding everything back, and I'm probably overjudging them more than I need to. But my guys all talk about them. My guys always argue about them. That's all my awareness is, and I'll learn. So take that.
Take that.
No. What's even more is maybe that's where Ethan would be daddy to me and be like, hey man, listen, there's bigger groups. Don't come at us. There's bigger groups. You don't like it here, go find another. Whatever, man, I'm here. Fuck off. We're good.
Sake.
Sake. Yeah, like the last samurai dude. Sake! Like, we're good. I'm sorry I went so hard, man. It wasn't supposed to be about me. See how selfish this gets? John Lombard's having fun over there. He's in a Snuggie. No.
Is he?
Oh, I don't want to be cold anymore.
Guys, I'm sorry. I hope I was entertaining.
I am.
I want to be outside in the cold all day tomorrow. I want to be warm today.
It's all for fun. Yeah. That's what. See what D-Wag's saying, right? I regret letting Zayd off his leash. Right. Yeah, I'm sure he's seen the post. After this stream, after I get off, I'm gonna get a talking to.
Nah, you'll be good.
All right, D-Wag, did his prescription run out?
It's a fair point.
Hey, Henry Bemis, how you doing?
What's up, guys? What's up, chat? Sorry it's been ham, but looks like a lot of guys here. I'm like, it seems like I'm talking through your ears. So we'll see. It's just.
What are you going to get Grubhub delivered to your garage there, Matt?
Yeah. Excuse me.
So what are you doing with the yellow, Matt? Nice subject change.
Well, I thought the spray thing was going to work and it didn't. So I'm working it out a different way. I've got to I'm just layering it, and it's fucking cold as shit. So the paint is taking forever to dry. I can't just add wet paint on top of wet paint because it starts to mix. So I got to let this dry a little bit. I don't know. It's fucking, and I'm hungry. So now I'm thinking about this fucking food right now. So she's talking.
Do not think about street tacos. Carne
I got fucking bean burritos delivered.
Oh, really? So I was close.
Yeah, because I live the good life and I need a little bit of struggle. So I've got some bean burritos. Awesome. Gonna keep keeping Pepto-Bismol in business.
This isn't a Snuggie. This is just like a pullover hoodie that comes down to my knees.
The fucking.
It looks comfy. It looks
so
comfy.
It's so comfortable that I don't have any heat on the basement anymore. My wife will come downstairs and be like,
don't you have a Superman one?
Yeah, I got a Superman Snuggie.
Yeah.
But it's not as warm as this. This is a full meshing robe,
Robe.
So John, sorry again, not to bring it back to me, but you did get beckoned. You did see it. Did you read it?
Yes.
What'd you think? My names are weird. You can't follow the names. There's so much going on. Let's talk some shit.
Okay. The art is untouchable, but I found it a little difficult to follow the story. And I say that with utmost respect because I like your comic.
All good.
I got your comic and I got Band of Crows on the same day.
Right. Band of Crows is good, isn't it?
Band of Crows.
Oren is so beautiful with
Band of Crows is the best comic, the best comics, whatever you want to say, indie comic I've gotten. I will say it's probably going to be the best. It was everything you needed. The
Oren is
storytelling
amazing.
was perfect. I got the characters, and I understand.
Arvid is awesome. Did you see in my special
I had to
thanks?
sit down and be like, "What's going on?" and reread a couple of panels.
Did you see in the special thanks of my book? Arvid is in my special thanks.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so he helped me kind of refine my book a little bit. But yeah, Band of the Crow guys.
Did you have people read your comic that had nothing to do with comics beforehand and say, tell me what's going on?
I did that, and I did people that read comics. I did the ones who don't read first, and then I did the ones who read second. But yeah, and I adjusted. But guys, Band of the Crow was amazing.
Awesome.
It is. I mean, some of the artwork in this, it blows my mind.
Dude, it is killer.
With the high bar, man, to beat that comic this year is going to be some.
It's I'm not even trying to, but this is some serious stuff. The consistency in the art style.
It's a perfect setup. I want to know.
Yeah, dude, that's what they're like. People are like, oh, it's such a fucking book of the year, and it's like, are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Band of the Crow kicked my
Band of the Crows is fucking the art in that is fucking insane, dude.
It's great.
And it's by somebody who's a fucking.
That's
by
a
all
pretty good
right,
book.
like Arvid is a king. Like he's fucking worked at Image. You know what I mean? Like he's fucking worked at the big
It's a
three.
preview book, though. What we all got.
Ooh,
was
it is
part
a
of
pretty
Bucky
fucking book, dude.
Sign the full book. We're going to get the full book in a couple months on a campaign. That was just a $3 promotion or like advertising. Incredible.
Yeah, so this year is shaping up to be some good stuff. Your book came out, Band of the Crows came out. What else did I get? Lucent, Reaper Destroyer should be here any day now.
Second recourse, and again, since we're not, I guess I did show some pages on.
Matt just got enveloped by darkness.
My book's a little dark, but the details there, it's crazy. Whatever y'all see on the cover, that's what's going on.
I recommend your book. I recommend Band of the Crows.
Thank you. As far as fantasy's considered, him, me, and Chris Fisk, in my opinion, have kind of got a handle on the fantasy or the high fantasy part.
About fantasy, I think fantasy comics are on the rise because the last big fantasy movie was Lord of the Rings, and people still love it. But the superhero movies, I think, are chasing people away from superhero comics.
I would agree. Yeah. But the comics are a different storytelling mechanic, aren't they?
Yeah.
So is that what you're seeing? Is that maybe the movie?
That's my theory. The normies or casual comic book people, like, they still have fond memories of fantasy. Like Lord of the Rings was 20 years ago, but it was the last thing. So they still have fond memories. Whereas superheroes now, they're like, yeah, their fond memories were from Ant-Man, Quantumania now.
Yeah.
And it's, what they say, familiarity breeds contempt. Well, we haven't been overexposed to fantasy. Like,
right now. like, I mean, I think when you get like into your tabletops and your stuff, especially in video games where I'm coming from, like fantasy is very common. I mean, fantasy is one of the biggest industries in gaming. Final Fantasy, like it's one of the biggest things. So coming up with RPG, coming up with these new worlds and stuff, I think is fun for a lot of people. I think they fall into the pits of, the D&D or the Lord of the Ring, like lore creation where it's all knights and castles and orcs and goblins. I'm doing something a little different with Beckon. Yes, they're monkeys. I should have went more alien with it, probably, but I'm just trying to have fun and make a cohesive thing to some of the science slants that I'm doing. That, yes, it's science fiction, but if you listen to some of the conversation of quantum physics stuff, like there is a possibility. I'm not talking about, infinity, my world exists. No, I'm actually like going into like Bot's Void, quantum theory with, multiverse as it really is, not with what like Marvel and them are doing. Like it's just, there are things that I'm trying to put in here that suspend the disbelief of the reader. And as long as I can continue that disbelief, I've got you immersed. You know what I'm saying? When I break that fourth wall,
somebody back his book so he'll shut up.
Thanks, T-Way.
Hey, Matt, do you know the Marvel character, the Tatterdemalion?
The what?
The Tatterdemalion. It translates to the Ragged Man. That's what you look like right now with your beat up gloves and the scarf.
He looks like he's gonna roof a house with me. Like that's what
I tell you this: if I just moved into the neighborhood and I saw Matt like that walking around in front of the house, I'd call the cops.
Matt,
there's a guy walking
around. Run!
Officer, look at this creep walking around over there. They're nice people. They got kids, they got husbands.
Yeah, the neighborhood knows me. Like me and somebody else, we ruck through the neighborhood.
We're gonna watch
like Matt. Ruck, like we put on backpacks with like bricks in them, and like we do laps around the neighborhood.
In case you had to hit somebody with the backpack, right?
Yeah, it's just exercise. Like my buddy like ripped his Achilles tendon, and so we've been going around the neighborhood.
Yeah.
For physical therapy for him.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. My older brother is going through physical therapy right now as well. Even though he's programming my game, his mind's all there. But yeah, he had a car accident, so he's having to walk every day to try to get back. Yeah. That's good.
Yeah, so I was like, yeah, man, I'll work with you.
Heck yeah. What is that? A bean burrito supreme?
No, just a bean burrito with Diablo sauce.
Amen. Diablo sauce. Your booty hole's gonna be screaming tonight, like Ethan.
Matt, you like spicy?
A little bit, yeah.
You like spicy hot?
Mm-hmm. I want to experience it 2 times. I want to be like, this is spicy, and then later on, I want to be like, yo, that was a spicy meal, wasn't it?
That's funny. That's funny.
All the blood starts rushing in my sphincter.
Yeah, D-Wag. Yeah. I got you. Chat. Gotcha. Yeah. Well, it looks like, guys, I will have to dip out so I can have some talking tos by some peoples. But Matt, thank you so much for having me on. Sorry I went explosive. I didn't mean to, but it seems like you're always fine with the shit talk. I'm in the shit talk mind right now because I got to fight Dillard like tomorrow night, guys. Tomorrow night on Dark Gifts channel at 9:00, I have been challenged to a cockfight to Dillard. There's been post galore on Twitter, guys. Vote for who you want to. So that's
you haven't really said anything about Dillard, really.
I like Dillard.
You're like, yo, I'm gonna be going up against Dillard. Let me talk about Ethan. What kind of shit talking do you have for Dillard? Are you ready to just fucking
Dillard?
No holds barred.
Dillard's like the malls. It's closing.
Like
you see how the malls, Dillard's, it's all got closing signs and all that. Like, I mean, I love you, Dillard. Like, nah, it's like, no. Dillard's actually been real fun, guys. Not to break the fourth wall, but this has all been for the fun.
What do you think about him losing to a woman?
Well, that's why I did what I did in the video. This is all for fun. We're all trying to create a fun atmosphere, competitiveness.
I'm talking shit.
I know you are.
We're off to this kayfabe.
I know. And that's what I'm saying is that we're all just having fun here. We're all just trying to make some jokes. I wrote a whole half a book of jokes for tomorrow when we're on the stream. I mean, it's all for fun. I mean, isn't that what we're all here for? Is
it's all for fun.
Shit talk, fine. That you're a different breed of human.
You talk about shit talking. I can't find somebody to go up against.
I'm getting used
because everybody.
Wow, used
is a bunch of fucking faggots.
Yeah, no, Dillard and me. To me,
I went up. I was like, "Yo, what's up, Ethan? You want to do fucking cockfight?" No, I can't do that kind of thing. Yo, Malin, you want to do it? No, I don't want to do it.
He's too cold. He looks like he has 3 nuts. Like it's okay. Like
me versus Lola, dude. Bring it. Anybody, dude.
I would verse Ethan. I'd verse Shane. I'd verse Malin. I do not care. Your celebrity does not outweigh what I can do and what I'm here for. So let's do it. Catapult me with your loss. I don't care. But
catapult, dude. Let me tell you something. Your idols are my rivals, right? They ain't shit.
Good.
I go up against any of them, dude. I don't give a fuck. Dude, I felt Inglorious Rex. I'm reading Inglorious Rex, and suddenly, like the bad guy, the main 2-page spread for the bad guy, the main bad guy is missing an arm. Like, how do you not draw an arm?
Missed a fingertip, and I'll still draw better than him. We'll go. We'll rip. That's not ego. It's fun. That's part of the kayfabe. Come on, chill out, guys. If y'all take me more serious than I am, then I'm disappointed in you too. Come on, this is all for fun. Come on.
Yeah. No, we're still all cool. Everything's cool.
Yeah. Don't make me the stupid ass.
I'd be down to go up against anybody. You know.
Right.
I don't give a shit.
It's all good. How's that fire or Diablo sauce?
It's fucking delicious as shit.
John, and I'm sorry, man. You were on the stream. You don't deserve to have that, like me going off with you on the stream. Sorry, buddy.
Matt, what else did you get? You don't just get one bean burrito from Taco Bell. What else did you get?
No, I got 3.
Nothing for your kids?
That was $15, $17, wasn't it?
I don't know what it was.
Dude, the Taco Bell down my street, 3 bean burrito supremes.
Check out this bowl of soup that I got. This is for later.
What is that? What is that on box? A soup of what?
It's Vietnamese pho with chicken broth. Oh, I can't wait.
Oh, that sounds good.
I wanted that, but I also got this chicken. It's fried rice with pineapple and chicken's so
Mm.
freaking good.
That's
I
awesome.
opened it up just to taste it, and I haven't even touched my soup.
Yeah, fat boys will drool over this and complain about this show because they were showing food the whole time. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's all good.
When I get a craving,
Sorry. My bad.
Chris Stanley says,
Fat boys, it's not my fault, dude. Do some fucking push-ups. Do some fucking sit-ups. Fuck. That's why your wives leave y'all, because you're fucking fat.
Yeah. Well, I back some of the books. I mean, you know, guys did good.
Has this turned into an ASMR where y'all can like hear me chewing and shit?
I love it. Yeah. Just keep that in there. Crunch.
I don't give a fuck.
Go.
You don't give a fuck about Ethan? I don't give a fuck about you hearing me chew.
Right.
if my wife can hear me chew, she yells at me. Stop it! I can hear you chewing.
I'm chewing with my fucking mouth closed. I've got manners. You know what I mean? I live in a world of decorum, but I don't know, man. Shit's just making noises all the time.
Right. Decorum. Right.
You gotta have decorum. You gotta have it, man.
Well, for both you and Longbox, thank you guys for having me on. I will get off right now. Not faggot wise. Like, thank you everybody for having me and letting me spaz. But I think it's going to be more interesting seeing what happens after this. I got to go and smoke a cigarette and deal with the consequences of my actions.
The consequences.
The limitations of my enemies. That's what I mean.
You must contemplate your actions on the tree. Whoa.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna get a whole big pile on. This is gonna be funny. Right before it's okay. I'm not.
Fuck it, it's so cold, dude. Mm-hmm.
Where are you at? Where are you at, Matt? What state you in?
Georgia.
Oh, you're just up above me, dude. What is it? 48? So 48 to you? What temperatures are you dealing with? John Longbox, where are you at? Like, what's your temperatures?
Oh,
Kentucky is 8 degrees.
It's 26 degrees out.
Matt Barr, what are you doing? You got that 68 degrees, don't you?
68 degrees? Are you kidding? It was like 22 today.
Okay. Here in Florida, it was 62.
I'm not in Florida. I'm in Georgia.
I know, still Southern state, buddy.
Yeah, I know.
I just didn't know I didn't know.
It is. It is cold. It's cold right now.
Yeah, dude, you look like you're ready to fucking
cold.
Sistine Chapel right now, punk style. It's awesome. You keep doing. I'm jealous of you, dude. Having a studio that large to work like what you're doing, moving around instead of sitting in a chair and doing this, dude. That's so awesome.
Thanks, dude.
No,
I have
you've always been cool to me, dude.
Upstairs, I have a wall built so that I could like hang canvases. You know, sometimes you can do a painting vertical rather than like this.
Yeah.
So I got the upper garage set up for a vertical.
So great. That's so cool. Oh shit, you're just in Georgia. I gotta come see you sometime then. And fuck this. I gotta come.
You better call before you come.
Giggity.
You guys come to New York?
New York, I would love to come. I've never been in New York. I've been to Chicago.
What?
I've been to all kinds, but I've never been to New York. Nah, I would like to though.
See, I want to be like, yo, New York is fucking wild, but that, I'm talking. I haven't been like to New York in like 10 years, maybe. No, I take that back.
You meet with some of the guys.
I was in New York in 2017 or 2018.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Longbox, do you meet any of the guys out there from our group? Do you guys gather around?
Vaughn Coleman lives in Jersey, and we went to a free comic book day, and I met Billy Tucci, and I met Cecil, and then Graham Nolan had a cigar party in New Jersey, and Jesse Blaze.
I believe I met all of them out here in Florida during the Tampa thing. Like I said, the Dungeoneering came in. But yeah, keep going.
I put out
shit, were you part of the Dungeoneer?
No, I didn't go to the dinner. I left before that, but I was there at the same con. Go ahead, Lombok. Sorry.
So I just put out a call. Anybody want to ride? And Jesse Blaze Snyder, he turns out he lives nearby me, so we drove up. That's how we met. We just sat in the car, talked for 2 hours.
That's awesome. Isn't it cool to meet some guys like that? Like just chill for a minute. God dang.
So we went to the. I met Cecil again. Graham Dolan, Brian Christou. I'm trying to think. Met so many people. Oh, Pat Broderick. Oh my God, that was awesome. Mm-hmm. Who else? I met Dan Fraga.
Fun.
Yeah, I met Dan.
I met so many people. So many people that are in the chats and stuff. Like Bilbo Braggins, I think his name is.
Yeah, he's funny, isn't he?
Bilbo Braggins, I think his name.
He's funny. I follow him too. He's funny.
Met Vaughn Coleman, Paul Thayer.
Vaughn Coleman's a nice guy. I met him.
Yeah, I met him like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I met Ethan Van Sciver. We were talking and hanging out and chilling, and then next day he's attacking me on.
Is it because you were in his attention? I'm sorry.
No, it's because he said I guess it's my fault because he said, it's Friday night. Who wants to see a trash cast? And I said, Ethan, man, the last thing I want to do is talk trash about other people's stuff on a Friday night.
Yeah, he can't bait me like that. I ain't doing that.
That fucking triggered him, and he was like, "Yo, go break your neck harder or something." You fucking
I stuck my hand in the fire. What do you want me to say?
Right.
But if you watch the video, you could see him inviting me on his channel, saying, "Why don't you come on my channel? I'll promote you." And then the next day, he's talking shit about me.
I'm just having fun with it. If Ethan wants to get sparky, we get sparky. But if I don't do nothing, I just stay off on the sidelines. So I'm tired of staying on the sidelines. I'm doing something that everyone likes, everyone's supporting. There's no reason that I can't promote this stuff. And if bitching on Ethan is the funnest way to make some people aware of me, fine. If you want to trash me, that's fine too. I don't give a shit. Fuck.
I don't want to trash anybody.
I don't want to trash anybody either. That's the thing. That's the only reason I'm talking about it is because that's the tactics they've been using. That's all the reason this comes up in my imagination. It's not me. I learned this. So whatever. But yeah, sorry again. Just got tripped up into it again. You guys keep getting silent on me when I do that. It makes me feel awkward. It's all right. No,
I'm just letting you cook, dude.
It was a joke. Me absolving myself. It's so fun.
I'm letting you cook.
It's all right.
Your heat is keeping me warm.
Good. D-Wag keeps saying kick Zayd. So I do think I got to get out of here to deal with D-Wags are at. So I love you guys. John, you've always been nice to me, man. Sorry that I did this on a stream where it's recorded.
What? Wait, dude, stop apologizing.
No, I'm apologizing because I know how it affects everybody. Okay, and I'm sorry. These guys did not tell me to say this. They don't they could.
Dude, you just showing up. You just showing up causes drama. You just showing up, they're gonna be like, "Ew, you fucking hang out with him."
I did that.
So you just saying shit doesn't mean anything.
I like you. You know why? Because you treated me with respect, and I like what you do, though. That's not. Nah, we're good. If anyone's gonna judge me off of that crap, fuck them. So, thank you, though. I appreciate it.
Dude.
And my wife came out to tell me that Trump just pardoned everybody from January 6th.
Woo!
Oh, no, yeah, great. Fucking A. In response to Biden.
This is the dawning of the age
and his whole family, right? Why would you pardon people that aren't guilty of something? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
This has got to be challenged because what is to stop? I'm not talking Trump or Biden. Zayd becomes president, and what is to stop Zayd from just ordering a hit squad on all of his political opponents and then pardoning them?
Okay, here's what Zayd would say.
This pardoning thing is going to be abused. It needs to be constitutionally challenged and defined what exactly you could do with it.
I do believe that we do need pushback to anyone doing those pardons.
Push.
Because that's what we got to wait for. Everybody you vote for, guys, it's not what they're going to do during their term. It's going to be what they sign in at the end, especially with Democrats, as we've seen. That's what Biden just showed us, is that you can wait till the last moment to do the most dramatic one.
Right. He did Anthony Fauci like an hour before giving up.
Yeah, why did it have to wait till the last minute? Why? So it's not tested. So it can't be.
These are the games they play, dog.
But if I was in the Supreme Court, I'd be like, you can't pardon anybody who hasn't committed a crime. Yeah.
So why did he pardon people?
Well, that's just it. I would say that these don't count because you have to go through due process. You have to be found guilty. Then you could, like, there's a procedure. You can't just jump. And they're all going to say the same thing. Well, Gerald Ford pardoned Nixon before. Well, then you Democrats should have challenged that right away. 40, 50 years ago, you should have challenged that. Just because you forgot to challenge that.
The Democrats aren't going to challenge anything that gives them power and influence.
And any power you give Trump, any power you give Biden, you're going to give the next guy.
It was illegal back in the day to propagandize by any agency in the United States, to propagandize against his own population. Obama made that legal.
Right.
So we have FBI and CIA running MK Ultra programs on all of us. That's legal now. That's why shit went to shit in 2012. It's not because of
shit went to shit.
It's not because of Mandela effect. It's because they changed the law. So do your research. Figure that out. The reason why crap changed in 2012 because it was legal then for the CIA and FBI to propagandize against the people.
That and they changed the beef tallow to whatever.
Beef tallow? You're getting to beef tallow?
That's why
I like it. It's going back. I like what you're talking about.
I can't wait for RFK to stop to take all the poison out of the food. I can't wait for Tulsi Gabbard to go through the intelligence agency.
Pickled stuff, that grew stuff, pickled it, preserved it. Like, I'm with you, John. I'm with you.
Hey, wait a minute.
Stop poisoning us.
Matt, what the hell was in that burrito? I've never seen a human being dance like that. Matt. I think there was more in that burrito than you're letting on. I know. Was it with 7 herbs and spices in that burrito?
You want to roof a house right now, don't you?
Dude, it is so fucking cold, and I can do. I'm looking, and I'm like, oh, I can do like 2 more things where I'm just like, fuck it, I'm going inside. But
he's got to keep himself moving, right?
Yeah,
exactly.
Darren just smashed an entire pot roast. Good for you. Good for you.
Hell yeah, dude. His mom made that for him. Left him at his house. Like, hell yeah. That's the way to do it, dude. Pot roast. Dude, you guys are so much fun. Like, Matt, every time I've been on your show, you've been very nice to me.
Hey, Matt, you got a super chat.
John's been
what? Dude, why are you sending me $20? Why don't you just fucking hop on here, buddy?
Yeah.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, guys.
What's up, $20?
Cheers, dude.
Rub them some more burritos.
No.
I paid for his burrito.
This is good. This is good.
I know it's wrong, and I love Mexican food, and I could cook good Mexican food, but I still love Taco Bell.
Ain't it? Hey, it's not bad. The taco pizzas that they brought back. Come on.
They had a chili, black bean chili fiesta burrito, and it was like crack. I was like, I'd like stop home on the way home from work, get like 2 of those and eat them before dinner.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Lord Raptor, if you ever want me on your stream, hit me up. You're commenting a lot. I know that I probably aggroed a lot of attention with my fucking spicy shit. There you go. That Bar's doing an impression of me right there, monkeying out. Yeah, we're good. So you just hit me up.
Oh shit.
Let's know. But guys, seriously, John, you've been John and Matt, but John, really, I already gave Matt that thing. John, you were nice to me on the stream you had me. I'm sorry. I
generally
this.
like talking to people.
I
I generally,
love-
I like talking about council. I know for the independent council crowd, it's weird to actually want to talk about comics, but that's what I like to do.
The sad thing is that when we talk about this space of independent comics, we're all actively ignoring talking about the Kings. And it's not stupid. I'm not stupid. I can read a room. We're all ignoring talking about that. So I said, fuck it. Tonight. I started talking about what I've been feeling. And if I'm wrong, fucking punish me. But I'm just trying to talk my space. I'm not mad at him. What do I want? I don't want to be rich, man. I don't need to be rich. I just want to do this.
I do. Shit.
I just want to have fun doing this.
I don't want to go out and work in the cold anymore.
Right. Dude, injuries are cold out there. Yeah. Like you smash your hand on something, it hurts worse in the cold. It sucks. But yeah, guys, I got to get out of here because I tried this.
I gotta go.
Times. It sponges me out. Matt.
Yes,
dude,
sir. Dude.
You keep doing what you do, bro. That shit's awesome.
Come back.
Oh, I will. Always will. Look. It's all good. Hey, both of us had brain injuries. It's a joke. 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 It's a joke.
Do you really have a brain injury?
I got dropped twice when I was a kid. Once by my mom and once off my brother's ATV. So, and I've gotten knocked out a couple times because I've done combat stuff. I did Renaissance fairs with swords. Like,
jeez. Shit. I heard a boop.
Uh-oh.
Heard a boop.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Are you gonna show some swords, Chris?
Wait, what?
I don't know. I think Zayd was about to pull out a sword or something.
Yeah, I don't know. What's up, guys?
What's up, man? Cheers, dude. Thanks for the super chat. You just
Don't worry about it. Yeah, man. I'm just getting in.
Hit the link.
Yeah, I'm just getting in, man. I'm making tacos myself, so I saw your bean burrito, and I'm jealous.
Oh, it's just like crack. You know, I feel horrible for it. Like just like guilt.
Hey, man. Some things are worth it, though, in life. You know.
Yeah.
Look at you. You're working hard. You're cold. You're out there doing what you got to do. You're hungry. You got to do something, right? You might as well make yourself. Yeah, you gotta enjoy yourself.
Dude, the cold. It's easier to deal with the cold with a full belly.
That's for sure. That is for sure. But Zayd, I'm actually in here because I appreciated your rant. You're apologizing for it, and I don't think you need to apologize.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah. Nobody was asking you to apologize in here. So.
No. Yeah. I mean, I just figured I'd come in here and be like, Ethan portrays himself to be a very different kind of person publicly than, what he really is. I hate to say behind the scenes, but, I mean, we all know that. Anybody who's been around here long enough to know Ethan fucking knows this. That's what's so funny about it.
I was muted, and I'm sorry, but Ethan, I'm not trying to be a dick about this. This is what it is.
Fuck it, why not? He's gonna be a dick to you now.
It's okay.
You might as well just fucking go all the way.
Dude, just put him in the list. Put him in the list with Rainey, Bancroft, Camel Moon, fucking the Diaz brothers. Like, you can go on forever.
Doesn't matter.
Look at poor John's long box. Ethan was nice to you that one time. I remember he had you on. I did see that. And all of a sudden you became like public enemy number one. I don't even know what you did. I have no idea.
I told him I wasn't interested in watching a trash cast. And he's like, you always telling me what to do. I'm like, you asked. You said, who wants to see a trash cast? I said, God, no. This is
right.
Is that what it was? Is that what
triggered the trick? If you're going to let Ethan call you on his channel so you can promote your book, all he's going to do is trash your ego, trash your intent. He's going to trash everything you do. Don't do it. And I'm not going on your channel. You're going to have to screenshot me, post me on anything of your shit. I'm not going on your stuff.
Yo, you better be careful. They're gonna make a puppet out of you, dude.
Good.
Remember Rich Ayala? Rich Ayala. They did the same thing to Rich Ayala. Dude, I could go on. Dude, I've been around. This I hate to say it. I've been. He did Roach Balls. But you know, I've been around.
Dude, they pushed him out because he was like, "Why the fuck can't I use Kickstarter?"
Darren,
I know.
Say it again. I got to get out of here, guys. I got to get my coach to fucking get me the sorts. He is. D-Wag's my coach, boys. Like, he keeps me in line. I'm off the leash right now. This is not D-Wag's. Like, I went off script.
Dude,
like,
I don't
biting right now.
Look, I'm just here to tell you, you're not alone. And the feelings you have, many people have expressed.
I'm saying I'm sorry because I know I'm out of sorts. But I'm, like you said, I think I'm with a lot of people here. I'm out of sorts because I'm saying it right now when I don't need to.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people.
Does anyone need to attack Ethan? Really? Does anyone need to?
No, no one wants to attack Ethan. Everybody retaliates.
No one needs to. He doesn't deserve the attacks like that.
I don't know. The retaliation.
When he defines the space, I don't know what I'm talking to. Am I talking to Ethan? Or am I talking to people who deify him, evangelize for him?
You're a creator, so it's a little bit different. More different of a perspective than the one I have because I'm not a creator.
Because I don't need your fans. That's the other thing.
Well, no, I understand. But the thing with Ethan is you have to understand that people who are just fans who have been following, I hate to say the community or this movement or whatever the fuck you want to call it for like 5, 6. I've been here since like early 2018, late 2017. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like if you've been here long enough
before COVID, 2019.
I mean, you've seen this play out multiple times. It's cyclical, and
that's what makes the system. That's what's
here's my problem though. It goes back
about it.
It goes back to John's long box when he's talking about EVS going on with another trash cast about Eric July. I'm like, dude, and I hate bringing these people up, but I'm gonna do it. Dan Fraga.
I was great stage. You the quack dog. Like you coming back after a fail safe. Don't do that to me. Shut up. Keep going, Cypher. My bad.
No, I'm just saying, like Fraga, that book came out before COVID. That was coming out when COVID happened. Here we are in 2025, and now all of a sudden he starts streaming again. He's going to put the book out. That's over 5. That's 5 fucking years, dude. And then like with EVS with these books, people can debate the story, the art, whatever they want. But the problem is when you release one book and you only get one fraction of your story out, and then you have to wait another 5 years to get another fraction of your story out, and you have to wait another 5 years to get another fraction of the story out. Like, it gets old. I think this CG pattern. See, the thing is with us fans, we thought they were going to get better. In the beginning, we were like, okay, people were struggling, printer issues, trying to get off the ground. You never did anything before like this. So, like, I get the whole crowdfunding thing when it started. But things have changed, man. And when you look at somebody like Eric July, and you could debate the quality of his books, the writers, the art, whatever. But when you see a guy who makes like $700,000, $800,000, $1 million and gets his books out within months rather than like 3, 4, 5 years, and then Ethan has the balls to make fun of that. Like there's people who like me who are back. He refunded me because I got into a big argument with Ethan. He auto refunded me. I never asked for it, but the guy got all bitch ass about it.
Dude,
so he blocked me, refunded me.
The early
I'm just glad
shit that ISOM shit is better than the stuff that he promotes.
And that's what I'm saying, though.
Well, and that's Matt. That's the other point. The Richard Umbre bullshit, the fucking
dude. I know.
It's like all that is way shittier than your Crackston fucking ISOM that you were doing covers for, motherfucker.
Dude, like, the funny thing is too, he'll promote.
How come everybody wasn't upset about that? Like, how come everybody
Dude, that's the thing.
I remember BTM admitted it was so you bought fucking ISOM because Ethan said it was awesome and that you should buy it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Ethan has had multiple creators.
Okay, so now 6-7 months later, he's telling you it's the worst thing you've ever.
That's what I'm saying. He's done that with so many people, man.
And these people aren't what the? They're not like, what the fuck, man? Why did you tell me this shit? They're mad at Eric July. It's like
I will not be another. So if he
No,
wants
but
to waste
Ethan,
time
I've
on
heard-
me, go ahead.
I'm not.
I've heard Ethan
And you know,
say on
Eric
multiple
July,
streams,
every time he makes a book, he makes it a little bit better. You know what I mean?
course.
It's like when his first couple of
Well,
books,
he got Chuck Dixon on there.
yeah, but now he's got Chuck. He's like, yo,
Mhm.
I'm not really that much of a fucking writer. Let me get Chuck Dixon. Here, let me get another artist who fucking
Angela
doesn't
Curry.
use shit.
Angela
You know what I
Curry
mean? It's
saying
just
I need
like
a refund on my book. Angela, what are you talking about?
the guy's
I've already-
improving. You know, it's like whatever you want to say about him, he's trying to improve. So
He
he's like
listens to his
listening.
fans. Yeah, you know, he listens. He listens
Like
and
it-
responds.
Sorry, he doesn't listen to fucking Juju the clown. You know what I mean? It's like why would you want to? You know what I mean? It's like, hey, you
Guys,
need to
I gotta
listen
get
to
out of
that
here.
guy.
I gotta get
All
out
right.
of here. I got too hot. I gotta get
Go,
out. I love you
go,
guys.
go. Like, hey,
We'll
man.
talk later. Fuck yeah.
Hey,
Thank you
you
for
see
having
that guy right there? You need to listen to what he has to
Thank
say
you.
about your shit. Like, the fuck I do? I can choose what fucking person I listen to, regardless of whether or not their fucking shit is good faith or not, you know?
We lost him. Later, Zed. I feel
you know
that.
what I'm saying? Where
I
it's
feel
just
his
like,
pain. Yeah.
you know, where it's like Eric July is like sitting there, and it's like, hey man, there's this guy Juju the clown. First he was talking some mad shit, and now he wants to fucking critique you. Like Eric July is within his right to be like, man, fuck this dude. You know what I'm saying? And so, but it's like, no, you can't say fuck him. So now it's fucking months of trash cast because this guy doesn't want to fucking listen to your shit. And while
The
you're
whole-
trash casting, he's putting out fucking stuff. So I don't
Dude,
know how Ethan is so
yeah.
fat when fucking Eric July is just eating his fucking lunch daily, dude.
Yeah. Well, all right. So the clear distinction between Ethan and Eric July at this point is Eric puts out books, makes money, and puts out books. Ethan launches campaigns and then YouTube streams for years and gets super chats. And God only knows, like, how many variant covers.
Isn't that what he admitted? Ethan was
Pretty
like, yo, I don't
much.
even give a fuck like if his books are good or bad. Like he's just like he's my content. You know?
He hates
like,
Eric.
fuck.
Yeah, this whole thing started when Eric Ethan was trying to get in on the Eric July train, the gravy train, and when he found out he couldn't, then he flipped on Eric July. This all goes back to that Yellow Flash stream, that trash cast with Dick and Vito.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I think Ethan should have just stayed in his lane. I think Ethan should have just fucking.
He was an idiot. Yeah, he was an idiot. He chose
like,
to attack everybody.
These two other grown men were fucking going at each other, and Ethan decided to jump in as usual.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, because he realized he couldn't get in.
Little bitch.
He couldn't get in on the July gravy train, and so he had to come up with a new strategy. And this is the new strategy: is flip out, do drama streams like Tug and Yellow Flash. And I like, I'm not shitting on Tug or Yellow Flash or whatever, but like, Yellow Flash had his Flash cast. Tug would do the Amber Heard, Johnny Depp shit. That's how they got their channels really big and huge. And that's what Ethan chose to do. That was just the moment he realized he was going to do it. Now, the disingenuousness of everything following that is what I laugh at, because Ethan, with his hundreds of fucking hours and trash casts about Eric July, who, by the way, I've still never backed one of his books. I just, I don't hate the guy. I don't like him. I don't hate him. I'm indifferent.
I don't hate the guy, man. You know what?
I'm indifferent.
I'm not into superhero books. And that's what he's like producing. You know what I mean? It's like I'm just not like.
It's a troll.
He's Horseman. He's making fucking Punisher. It's like, well, I'm not really buying Punisher books right now, so I'm not like looking for a replacement. Like, oh, he's drawing fucking.
Dude, the same thing.
I don't know what the fuck Isom is. He's like a Negro Unbreakable. You know what I mean? Like he's like Bruce Willis Unbreakable, but he's a black guy. I don't know, but it's like it's not really something that I would pick up if it was from Marvel.
Number one, I didn't particularly like it because it was just like, here's 60 characters thrown into a book. You don't know who any of these names are unpronounceable. What he should have done was just focused on Isom, just told his story.
Right.
Maybe
origin story. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like when I read Isom, I was just like, I paid $35 for this because you got to include the shipping. I paid $35 for this, and it's not even worth $5. Now, maybe it got better. And Eric July's been on my channel a few times. He's retweeted me. He said nice things about me. You know what I mean? So it's personal. I just find the book is not worth $35. Maybe
that's fair.
That's fair. Yeah. I'll pick them up. You know, but you know,
$35. $35 for how many pages?
Well, the shipping too. The shipping too. It's about.
Yeah, I'm
10,
including
right?
the shipping because shipping is part of it.
Yeah.
You know,
It is
Okay.
a part of it. Yeah, yeah.
But still, $35.
$10 shipping. It was $35. I think it was 70 pages.
70. Okay,
I don't know.
all right.
But I'm going to say this: Rock and Roll Ninja was the same price, but I enjoyed the hell out of it. The art was great. The story was good. The characters were good. So you know what I mean?
Well, Rock and Roll Ninja, not to toot my own horn, whoop, whoop, but like it's 100 pages as opposed to 70. So Rock and Roll Ninja is 100 pages, and it's a standalone story. You know what I mean?
Big.
Like
that does matter.
There's a beginning, middle, and an end. There's no like, oh, what happens, or hey, like what are these guys' powers? I don't know. Maybe no. It's a graphic novel. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's a graphic novel. It's
That's
not
what I'm saying. Rock and Roll Ninja was worth it to me. It was a satisfying read.
I know it sounds corny, but it's like I think about these as like making movies rather than like episodic TV episodes. Because that's what I felt like a lot of shit is like I'm like spending all this money and wasting and waiting all this time and getting like an episode of an okay show. You know what I mean? Like Cyberfrog wasn't like I got the book and was like, okay, it's drawn good, but like not really a lot fucking happens.
Not a lot happens. Yeah.
Not a fucking lot happens. You know what I mean? It's like 4 years, dude. Like
yeah, I know, and you gotta wait. I know.
And now people are waiting more time, and it's like
oh, and then he comes out with Rainbow the Brute, fucking a million alt variant covers on different campaigns, fucking race car campaign. It's like, you know, I mean, this guy's got
dude,
more campaigns.
what was the most recent one? He's like, yo, I'm re-releasing
hardcover, the warts and all, right? The hardcover warts and all,
but with the black and white covers. So
yeah, I know, the line variants. Yeah.
He's got these are the line art variants on the book.
Yeah.
But it's like, well, is the artwork the same inside? And it's like, yeah, but like I changed some of the dialogue. Okay, so you fixed some of the words. Okay. Like
I know. Yeah.
Who the fuck is buying this? I don't understand. You know what I mean?
Diehards. It's the diehards. They'll buy anything.
Well, it's a weird, you know what I mean? It's like, yo, let's say, hey man, you like that fucking movie Last of the Mohicans? Oh yeah, I love that movie. Yeah, you got it on fucking DVD? Yeah, I got it on DVD. Do you got it on director's cut? Okay, I got it on director's cut. Let me buy that. Oh,
Madeline Stowe is great in that, by the way.
And then yeah, exactly. And then be like, hey man, we've got a new edition this year coming out. Oh yeah, what is it? Oh, it's like a fucking
7 more seconds of footage.
Maybe, right? It's like actually we just like revised some of the dialogue. Like some of the dialogue got revised in like a voiceover, you know. And so you're like, okay, so what else? It's got a black and white cover of a pre-existing cover, like. Nah, I don't want that. Like, I mean, does the dialogue change the movie? No. Are the shots exactly the same? Like it's just the dialogue?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm good.
That reminds me of the Snyder Cut.
That shit.
Yeah.
At least the Snyder Cut had a whole bunch of extra shit. You know what I mean? But it's
dude, it was over 3 hours long. I fell asleep trying to watch it. I tried.
But then, I mean, dude, it'd be like, hey man, you just paid $40 for the Snyder Cut? Okay, well, a year later, we're going to do Snyder Cut black and white. Pay another fucking $40, bitch. Like, I don't know. At least they were smart. I think they were offering that shit for free.
The best part was when Zack Snyder went on that Geeks and Gamers stream, and he totally handed that guy Jeremy his ass. I don't know if you guys remember that, but Snyder did.
I kind of remember that. He was like, he kind of came on. I was like, yeah, you're all fucking nerds.
He stuffed him in a locker basically, and was like, all right, I'm out. And they just took it.
Dude, you know what it made me think of? It made me think of that fucking that William Shatner episode of Saturday Night Live where he's just like, get a life, people. Where he goes to like a Star Trek convention, he's like, get a life. Get a life, people. Jesus fuck. Get laid, something. So yeah, Zack Snyder just came on. He was like, "Look, man, I'm making a movie. I'm getting laid. I don't know what the fuck you people are doing."
That guy's a legend, though. You know, it's hard. Yeah.
I
Sounded
fucking
a little-
I hated Army of the Dead, dude. I thought that was like, dude, Rebel Moon was dog shit, man. Fuck.
Mhm.
is
Yeah, no, that's fair.
it me to just be like, yo, that movie was dog shit? Like, can you use some more adjectives? No. Dog shit. You got any other words you want to use in your lexicon? Nope. Just the two. Dog shit. Nah, it was just kind of wonky. It was very. Mm,
Yeah, yeah.
blah blah
I don't know. We're getting off on a tangent. I forgot
blah.
where how we got on
Well,
this shit.
what we're talking originally about was so you got home and you're making tacos.
I am. I got some ground beef. It's already browned. I just gotta, reheat it and then assemble my taco. I went with the ground beef tonight. Sometimes I go with the pulled pork or steak, or
Mhm.
I mix it up, dude. Yeah, yeah. But
Golden brown.
tonight we're going with the American Tex. What do they call it? Tex-Mex version, like just ground beef, lettuce, tomato, onions, and cilantro and hot sauce and shit.
You already cook your beef?
Yeah, yeah, beef's. Yeah, we're cooked and drained.
How do you cook
Just
it?
got. I just pan throw it in the pan and just brown
you-
it down.
I take it, I throw it in the pan, and I put some chicken broth as I'm cooking it.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Mm,
Well, you know what it
okay.
is too. I go with the believe it or not, I go with like the 90%, like more lean beef. Because what happens if you go lower, like 86, 80, 20 or whatever, you got to drain
Burns
the
up.
fat after. Well, you got to drain it too. So like once you go a little less fat, you can just put it in there. And I like your idea with that broth though.
Well,
That's a good idea.
you get the less fat, and then you put some chicken broth, and you don't drain it.
Right. I like that idea. Yeah.
And
I'll have to try that.
I dice up onions and cook it with the meat.
Oh hell yeah! Hell yeah! I throw jalapenos. Like I get dry. I throw a lot of shit, and like when you're browning the meat, that's where a lot of the spices and shit kind of go in. I have to work on doing a better job of making like the taco sauce. I still use like the packaged shit. I want to like get a blender and like make my own like authentic, taco sauce for the seasoning instead of like buying the packaged stuff. But we're getting there. It's a small, progress, baby steps. It just takes a lot because you got to get the peppers, you got to get all that shit, get the onion, get all that. You got to brown it down, get it burned, and then take it out, put it in a blender, purify it, get it to it's in a liquid form, and then you dump it onto the ground beef and you finish it off. So I'm working on that though. But yeah. So I'm ready to go. I just figured I'd hop on. I thought I thought what he said was really fun and really fun. Fun maybe isn't the word, but I enjoyed what he said. To me, it came off as very honest, and and I don't. Yeah, he was apologizing. I don't know why he I get it.
He thought he was making me and
He was trying to be polite. But I don't think he needed to apologize. Yeah, a lot of people feel that way, man. And Ethan likes to play this little game of like, he's the victim, but he also influences everything, and he likes to go back and forth and play this little game.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever argument he's trying to make, he goes back and forth. Either he's the victim or he's the guy who could make or break your career or some shit. So, it's kind of funny.
Trying to be in this, if you're trying to be in this scene or this circle of this social network or whatever, he's got clout, I think, a little bit. I don't know. It's like he does it, but dude, I've got some literal kings, call me on the phone and are like, I can't be on your show, dude, because I got a book coming out and fucking.
I don't want Ethan to fucking kill me.
Exactly. Right. I'm like, all right. He's like, you're fucking. I'm comic skate, and you're fucking. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like,
well,
right,
this is what.
You know what I mean? I don't burn the bridge because I'm just like,
nah.
All right, dude, because I know it's like, all right, I just wait a little while. I'm like, I'll be working with this person.
Yeah, it's not worth it. It's not, I don't hold anybody accountable. It really, it's on Ethan, and he likes to play that. He likes to play it both sides.
Yeah, but it is a little bit of like, oh, okay, noted. I got you, man.
No, I hear you. I mean, look, I'm not a
You know?
creator, so it's easy for me to come on a stream and just fucking sit here and belt
Yeah.
it out. You
But
know what I mean?
yeah, but it is 2025, and it's like, oh, okay, so you're gonna
I
like,
know. Well,
you're
that's
gonna
the
like
thing.
suck it up a little bit so you can pay your fucking mortgage, and you're worried about it. Like, you do
And
whatever
that's
you
the
need to,
thing,
bro.
though. Like,
I'm not fucking.
Ethan's new audience revolves around this. Like, if you haven't noticed, like he was really not. He was streaming to like, all right. I mean, he was streaming to like 1,000 people, whatever, before. But like when he started those trash cast streams, he jumped up to like 2,000, 2.3 or whatever. Now he's back down to like 12, 13 maybe. So like, the point is, the people who are watching aren't comic book fans and don't back his books. And the proof, again, we've gone over this on multiple streams on multiple channels, is the campaigns are lacking. Ethan's been doing a bunch of auction streams. His auction pieces are going for $300 when they used to go for like 1,000 plus.
Dude, I saw that the other day.
Did you see that?
I was like, somebody just bought a page of Ethan Van Sciver artwork for fucking like $350 or something. Dude. I was like, damn, bro.
Yeah, it was, original art.
Slumming in Beverly Hills, motherfucker.
Well, you know why, Matt? Because a lot of those original comic book fans who used to spend that money on that kinds of stuff, they walked away. People like, I don't know, me, for instance. Take me, for example. You know? And this is what I'm trying to say. And, like, unfortunately...
Or Biggins, then? Wasn't Biggins a whale?
Well, Biggins was a whale. Yeah, he was a big whale.
You know what I mean?
For a while.
Somebody that he just...
out with him, too? I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Well, that was the Dungeoneers files. He was a part of the whole Dungeoneers thing, John. I don't know if you remember that. Yeah, no, I know. Look, I don't blame you, bro. To be honest, unfortunately, I'm like a fucking like a slave to this shit. So I do know, but Biggins was a part of that, and EVS. Look, I don't know. The whole thing was blown out of proportion. It's amazing because Cecil was a part of that, but he comes out totally unscathed. Irene Lee,
but I don't think he was. I mean, they used the dungeon thing as a kickoff, but like I don't think Cecil was in that DM group, and I think that's really.
No, he was just there at the event. Yeah.
The Dungeoneers, it was just something that they were able to use and jump off of. Right, like
it's
this
amazing.
Is where they went,
though,
but like it's everybody who was in that DM group, you know. It was everybody in that
I
group,
just don't understand what like the point.
Oh,
it was what I thought it was just a joke when they first brought it up. Oh, they went to a sex. It wasn't a fucking sex club, by the way. I hate to spoiler alert for everybody in the chat. You know, it wasn't what.
Dude, that's what they made it sound out. Dude. They made it out like.
Yeah,
they made it out like Cecil was getting
like it was your boy Zach in a fucking porno. Remember that Zach video?
Oh yeah.
It wasn't even that. It wasn't that. It wasn't even close. It was just they were at a bar. Yeah, it was like whatever kind of bar. Like
whatever, I mean, they made it out like Von Coleman was sitting in a corner and some dude was jerking off into his drink, and Irene was getting, you know what I mean? It's like no, none of that was going on. It was just like the basement of some sort of castle.
It was just a fucking
themed restaurant, right? It was like
whatever,
the bottom of the castle was the dungeon, and it was like a bar, so everybody was down there. It wasn't like a fucking leather chaps with their fucking dick.
It wasn't what they portrayed it to be.
It wasn't. Yeah. Because you hear about it and you're like, what the fuck? They went to like some kind of like eyes wide shut shit when they were down in Florida? Like, no.
Wasn't Mandy and Shane? They were down there too. They didn't go to the
club
but they were down there too. They were down there too. They were all down there. This whole thing, I thought it was a joke at first. I thought it was just like a fucking little running joke.
This is the
and
story.
then it became so fucking blown out.
This is what I heard. I heard it was like no. So Shane and Jay Bama, they went back to the house that Mandy had rented and it had a pool, and they all got fucked up.
I saw that. There was a pool stream. They did a pool
stream. And then
I saw that.
And then they got fucked up, and like Shane passed out, and Mandy started blowing them, and then they took some photos. I'm just kidding. I just made that up.
No, but
who knows though? You know what I mean? You're like, oh, you know what I mean? You know why you're so fucking quiet? Because it's like, yeah, you got all quiet because you're like, yeah.
I don't want to get you mad, but wasn't Patrick Parnell there with his wife, and him and Mandy were in a pool doing a stream? They did a live stream down there.
No, you're not gonna get me mad and fucking bringing up that fucking baboon-hearted motherfucker.
I just figured.
Yeah, dude. No, dude. If anybody was like swapping, was definitely Mandy and fucking PTP. But see, I didn't get like the vibe that he was like sharing her. You know what I mean? Like he never. I don't know. I never got that vibe. Like I got like the first time we talked on the phone, right? He he wanted to talk on the phone so that he didn't have like a trail of shit talking. But he like the first thing he said was like, "Hey man, like I had a dream last night." I was like, "What?" Like, I had a dream about you, and I was like, "What?" He was like, "Yeah, that we both fucked this MILF together." And I was like, "Right, this is a business call, right?" I'm like, "Yo, I'm about to start doing like some like pages, right?" And so I'm like, "Man, fuck." I'm like, "I hope we didn't make eye contact." And that just kind of like, he started laughing. I was like, "Ha ha ha ha." And then I was like, "That was fucking weird." And I told, I think I told Billy Basco, I was like, "Yo, man, he said some fucking crazy shit." And he was like, "What?" And then PTP like repeated it live on a stream.
Oof.
Like he was like, "Yeah, man, that dream that I had of you." And I was like, "See, I fucking told you. I'm not fucking making this weird shit up. Like, like this is fucking legit." So like, my wife never fucking called or anything, never needed like to know where I was or anything in Nashville. But so I go to Nashville and everything was cool. And like PTP was like kind of odd though, with like letting you know that he was like gonna go fuck his wife like all the time, dude. It was just like
we don't need the updates. Yeah.
It was like, "Hey guys, so can you watch the table real quick? Because I'm gonna go get some breakfast and fuck my wife." And it would be like, "All right, man, we got the table covered. Don't pull your back or whatever." You know what I mean? It was like,
don't blow your back out.
Yeah, don't blow your back out, bro. And it was like Southern Cecil was there, and another cat was there. I can't remember the dude's name, but
I do remember
because I was all like, and no, Maromi was there as well. So he like heard some of the stuff. So it'd just be like, "Hey, okay, are we done for the day? Okay, I'll meet you at the bar. All right, I'm gonna go fuck my wife, and then we'll come back down." And it was like I'm like, "Yo, are you hearing this?" Did you just like what kind of like?
I'm the same way, except I let people know when I'm gonna go take a dump. I'm like, "Okay, man, I'm gonna go."
Yeah, dude, just like, "Hey, man, I'm gonna go take a shit." And it's just gonna be messy because I just had Taco Bell.
Yeah.
All right. I mean,
I just had 3 burritos. I'm gonna go take a dump now.
I'm gonna light a candle. I'm gonna go light a candle in the bathroom.
Dude, I had 3 bean burritos and a Diet Coke. I'm definitely gonna have the shits later on. All right, man, sounds good. Like I'm just doing artwork for you. I don't need to fucking know. But
that whole thing was weird, man. That whole Dungeoneers thing, like, I don't know. Like I
don't know. I heard about it secondhand, and I just know like
it's just as cancerous. Secondhand, it's just as cancerous as fucking
Matt. You know what? I think that was brought up, all right, because CG was on the downward decline, and I almost feel like that was brought up as a point to cut people off in order to keep the people like the big 3 or 4. You know who those people are. I don't want to say their names. To get them more business and almost funnel all the funding for the remaining backers to those people. It was almost like I don't know, man. Like,
but there's other people. There's other people. There's other books that they're promoting. So I don't think that they think that the pie is shrinking. I don't think it's a pie shrinking thing. I don't know. It's something else, but. Because it's like, oh, they didn't get rid of PTP and they just get rid of them. They like got rid of them and then brought in somebody else.
Right.
So it's it's a replacement.
They brought Liam
so
back.
If they thought that if which is funny because we're talking about Ethan, but it's like if Ethan thought that the fucking pie was shrinking, He wouldn't be like bringing in fucking albinos and
Dude, he's got a
fucking
bunch of
Liam Gray.
weirdos,
You know
man.
what I mean?
You see some of the weirdos in
Fucking bushy
CG now?
foreskin. Yeah, like some here's fucking
Dude, Mint
queer
Salad
from
has a
Yonkers.
fucking CG book coming out this year.
Of course she does, bro. Of
Oh
course
my
she does.
god.
Like, well, I
Oh
don't
my
even know.
god.
You know, it's like, of course,
Oh
of
my
course.
god.
And then it's like, the shit talking that they were doing with Eric. It's like,
Oh, I know.
all right, good luck with that. You're opening. You just opened yourself to
I just
all of
can't wait
fucking
till
the
Matt,
Rippaverse or whatever,
just
the
wait,
Rippatards. You know what I mean? They're gonna be like, look at this fucking mint salad.
Matt, just
Waka, waka.
wait for the first stream Ethan does to promote Mint Salad CD book. I can't wait. I'm gonna fucking clip the
Bro.
shit out of it. He's gonna do a stream like, oh, back Mint Salad. This is CG, And this goes back to how like he's a big fan of like Irene and the Diaz brothers, Bancroft, Camel Moon, all these fucking countless fucking millions of people. And all of a sudden he turns their back. All of a sudden things go bad. Oh, they were shitty artists. Oh, I didn't want to. I never wanted to promote them anyway. And then he's gonna promote Mint Salad,
not
dude.
with Phil.
Dude, he's gonna promote Mint Salad, bro.
With
Get
Phil
ready for it.
Diaz, Phil Diaz, he's like, yo, Phil Diaz is fucking phone tap Phil, and then lets everybody know that he's the fucking person like making the recordings, dude. You're like, what the fuck? Like everybody's like, fuck Phil, what the fuck, Phil? Why are you fucking recording shit? And it's like, oh, actually, it's fucking Ethan. Like,
Yeah.
the fuck? Just
Yeah.
stop, dude. Just stop being fucking conniving and weird about shit. This
Well, you
isn't
got
Game
that
of Thrones.
You got that BA talks. No. Who's the BPM? Like, I can't get them straight. Fucking, you got Katie did fucking all those fucking douchebags. They're all trying to fucking leech on. It's just funny to see these people, latch on.
I saw
to the CG
something. I
tip.
saw something with B.A. Turner,
Yeah, is that it? BA
the
Turner.
Batman guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy with all the Batman shit behind him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's got that comic with the gargoyle. He was on my
Yeah. So
Yeah.
he was like calling out some shit the other day, but it sounded like he was calling out. It sounded like he was calling out Comicscape, but
He's a
people are like,
follower.
no.
He's an EVS follower. He's an EVS follower. I mean,
Well,
and I hate to say that.
The shit
I
that he
hate to
was
say
saying
that,
didn't
but
sound like it. The shit that he was
oh
saying
no,
sounded very.
oh
like,
really?
But I think it was ironic. I think he was like not realizing that the shit he was saying was
Not to his main
it's
goal.
applicable to you know what I mean? Like I think he was
Yeah.
talking shit about Eric July, but really he was fucking
Oh shit! Really?
just describing fucking Ethan and them. Yeah,
Yeah. That's funny, man. Oh shit! If that's true,
because
oh,
that's
man.
what people were like. Yo, is he turning coat? Like what the fuck? Oh shit! Is he like?
Wow. Yeah. See,
Good for him.
I'm not looking at the
You got to
chat,
be
but I'm looking
relevant.
at
You
the
know what I
chat.
mean? When you're a writer and you got one book, you got to stay relevant. So.
Oh, dude, that Rich Embry too. That what is it? Sword and what was that
Blood and
book?
Sword.
Yeah, dude, that looks like. Look, look. I'm not here to just like shit on people, but like a professionally made book. If you look at that campaign, and I didn't read it or back. I don't know if this is his first book or what. It just looks amateur. I'll be polite about it. It just looks amateur, and this guy's like trying to promote it like, it's like the next best thing since sliced bread. So, and I've noticed him. Yeah, he wigs out on Twitter a lot.
Well, he's trying to
too,
promote
so.
it as the next best thing ever, which that's your job, right?
And it was
promote your
unoriginal.
shit.
The whole concept of that story is unoriginal as fuck, though. Like nothing about that is original at all.
Richard has been on my channel, and we get along. I try not to fight with anybody, so like you know what I mean. Like
That's fair.
He's been on my channel. I bought his book. It's $5. You know what I mean? It was a good
digital.
comic.
Was it digital?
No, I got a physical comic. $5. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'm not going to tear it apart. Was it the best? No, and it's nothing I haven't said to his face. So I'm not telling tales out of school. But I said to him, I said, dude, you have a $5 comic. Everybody should be backing it because why not? It's only $5. I said, but the thing is, I've had people message me when I announced that he was going to be on my channel, like, dude, that guy does nothing but fight. I don't want, like, I like sword and sorcery, but I'm not backing his book because and I told him that. And he goes, yeah, I like to fight with people.
He does. Yeah.
I said, you got to decide. Do you want to sell books or do you want to fight with people? You know, because you can't do both.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, make up a fake account name and fight with a fake account name.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Dude,
that's fair.
I had him on my show. I promoted his book and shit, and then a couple weeks later, I see him on somebody else's stream talking mad shit about me, and it's like, what the fuck?
I don't know.
All right.
I like to think that he's not talking
All right,
about
asshole.
it along, but I don't watch too many people.
Look, I don't even interact with the guy, but the stuff that I've seen that shows up in my Twitter feed, I'm like, wow, this guy's embarrassing, like himself, you know. So that's why I won't back his stuff either. And
Why would you back his shit, dude? Why would
Yeah.
you back his stuff? It looks like dog shit. Like, why
It
would
doesn't
you
look
even pay
good.
$5
It doesn't look good. Yeah,
for a
it doesn't. It
fucking
just didn't look
weird,
good to me.
a weird mule with a carrot on it? It's like there's like weird fucking shadows, but like it just looked like dog shit,
Yeah,
dude.
it was. It
And
didn't appeal to me.
every time you see somebody in the book, they're always holding their sword fucking so it's flat. Like there's never any fucking angle. Like it's like, you lazy faggot.
It just wasn't up to the snuff that, like.
No, dude.
I mean, you know. I mean, if you're gonna be
Patrick Purnell put out better books, bro.
he did.
Patrick,
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
You're right.
It's like
yeah,
they
you're
pushed
right,
out Patrick Purnell because the dude was kind of independent. He had a little bit of a fuck you in him, but they've replaced the people with some like fuck you in them with complete fucking like
Well, he's a Katie
pod
Sim.
people.
That Rich Embry guy is a Katie Sim.
Yes.
That's the thing. Yeah,
They replace people like, dude, Irene. They replace people who like don't really rely on them with people who definitely rely on them. They replace real people with with pod people, dude. That's
parasites. They're parasites. They're parasites, man. That's what they are.
How are you gonna call what's they called, the Soka sisters? How are you gonna call the Soka sisters evil when Katie Did is down with demons fucking kids? It's like, excuse me, like one's a donut and one's a Danish. Like, are they both not fucking like what? Are you kidding me? I don't know, man.
I just think, you know,
shit's gotten boring, dude. Boring as fuck, bro. Like,
I look at it like this. I'm making a comic book. You know, Renzo's my artist. I got Daniel doing my colors. I got Oscar doing my colors. You know, I had Ron doing a backup. Matt does a page. So I got a whole team of people that are counting on work from me. I can't be fighting on Twitter with everybody, and then people can be like, "I'm not going to buy this Long Box guy's book. He's always fighting with people. He insulted this guy." So you know what I mean?
Right.
Like if you own a restaurant, you can't put "Let's Go Trump" in the window of the restaurant. You know, unless you are in the diehardest, reddest place in the world. You know what I mean? You can't alienate people. And this is what I was saying to Richard. And I'd like to think that we still, you know, that he's not talking about me on another channel. But like, I was like, I literally have people messaging me, "Why are you having that whatever on your channel? All he does is fight." I said,
it wasn't me, right? I didn't say anything, did I? No, well, I'm just saying, like, yo, like, you know, I did, like, I was like, oh, Richard Umbry is gonna be on fucking John Blocks, like,
yeah,
yo, no say, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not fucking, you know.
But to me, I mean, I'm a little less harsh because it's a $5 book. You know, if it was a $35 book, I want more out of it. But for $5, it was worth it.
John, but you're doing your own thing, and the difference between you and him is he's attaching himself to Katie, who's attaching herself to Ethan, and it's like this parasitic relationship that really.
Oh my god, dude! And plus,
you know what
dude,
I mean?
the
You're
quality
different
of your book, dude, to that book is fucking it's really obvious. The quality.
I just don't see how fight with people sells books.
Agreed. It doesn't. Nah, not if you're the creator / business owner.
But sometimes you're gonna react to stuff. You know what I mean?
I know.
If somebody like says something, you're naturally gonna be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Or like, "Hey, this is just you know, it starts to like steamroll." You know what I mean? At first, it like kind of starts with like "What are you fucking talking about?" And then it just ends up being like a "fuck you."
Every time I react, I regret it to the point where I don't even react. Say whatever you want about me, and a couple of people say some weird shit about me. I just ignore it.
As much as me and Matt are too stubborn to agree, I think we both agree with you. I think your approach is probably the best approach. But it is tough, man. And I know what Matt's saying too, because it's like at a certain point, it's like, well, wait a minute, hold on here, hold on. You can only let it go for so long. But to your point, John, I totally get what you're saying, and I give you credit because it's fucking not easy. Even me, I'm not even a creator, dude. I come on streams, I hear people talking shit. Ethan talks about me on streams sometimes. I'm like, what the fuck? Who am I? I'm fucking nobody. You're like, what the fuck? And I want to go off when I hear that. The difference is I don't have to worry about a business.
I don't know, but when I went to that cigar party, I couldn't take 2 steps without Graham Nolan, without everybody. Hey, it's John's Long Box. Hey, John's Long Box. Hey, come over here, talk.
But that just speaks to how much it's Ethan. It's Ethan
sat there by himself.
It's Ethan.
Nobody wanted to talk to him.
Dude, everybody's begrudgingly Ethan's friend. Ethan doesn't have real friends. They pretend to be his friends. I hate the spoiler alert. Number 2. They just patronize him because they feel they have to. I hate to say that. Shane Davis.
Oh.
I'm looking, and again, I'm not trying to cause it, but I'm looking at Blood and the Sword right now. Yeah, I could see this criticism in the art. You know what I mean? And I'm sure Matt will go crazy because Matt's
yeah, he's way better at analyzing it. Yeah,
but I
look I'm saying, man, I was like, this guy was talking shit about my artwork. I was like, are you fucking crazy?
That's a different story. If he's calling you out, you know what I mean? That's a different story. But I'm looking at it as, hey, this is a good $5 comic book. It's like, it's the difference. Hey, these pixie sticks will hold me over as opposed to a stick. You know what I mean? Like if like Jeremy, who's just on Zade Studios, when you're getting his book, you will get some, and I don't think anybody's going to contradict me. You're going to get some of the best freaking art ever. You know what I mean? So they're 2 different hemispheres of comic books. You know what I mean? But like for $5, hey, that's fine. But being an artist, I can see his criticism, stuff like that. But if this guy who was just like, yeah, I know it's $5. I'm trying to make it on the cheap. I'm not getting the best talent. I want to just get my name out there. Yeah, I got room for Matt wouldn't fight with him.
Right.
You know what I mean? But
yeah. Embry shoots himself.
Colonel Zade's still in the chat. You know what I mean?
But it's not even like about his book. It's just like the people that he hangs out with. And
but that's
shit,
just
and
it's like, let's be gracious. Like I don't know the truth is, but like when people started criticizing ISOM, Eric July should have just been like, listen, it was my first attempt. I'm new. I'm gonna improve. I got Chuck Dixon coming. I got Mike Barron coming. And next issue is going to be even better. I don't think anybody would be fighting with this guy. Just be great. What would Stan Lee do? That's my motto. What would Stan Lee do?
True.
People don't. Katie did criticize my comic. I thought her criticism was off base. She said like
Katie off base? Never.
But you know what?
Sorry,
I thanked her. I said next issue is going to be better. I hope you hear from and she started messaging me, say, you know what, you're a pretty cool guy. Whatever. You catch more flies with honey. I'm not going to fight with you.
No, I know, but Katie is like the worst actor possible. Like all she's looking for is positive reinforcement, and she has no morals or values, and she's a total
I don't
parasite.
know her well enough to agree.
That's fair. You don't have to, and I won't even get into the dog fucking shit. Let's just leave that aside.
Yeah, I heard about it.
She doesn't
not want to do the research.
No, that's fair. She's just come on the scene the last year or so, and I'm all for new people. I'm not, I'm not here to just shut new, I'm, whatever. I don't fucking care. But this girl came in so hard. Her and Jizz Salad at the beginning of the year with Fagatoni and all these fucking people and the Dicks and the Vitos and fucking dude, it all came so fast, and it was like all these weirdos, and they're all proven to be weirdos. Riley, the guy's arrested, fucking going to trial. Jizz Salad has an OnlyFans, fucking shows her tits on screen. Fucking this one does that. This one does that. I mean, if these are the people that you want representing Comicsgate. Yeah, I mean, people like me who have been here since 2018, 2017. Yeah, we're going to look at this shit. Look at all the shitty books that are late, that don't get delivered, yet they're streaming every goddamn night for super chats. And we get pissed off, man. And then you get the book and you're let down. You're like, oh, it's only one third of a fucking story. So that means I'm going to have to wait a decade to get the fucking 2/3 left to get the story. And it's like, I mean, there's a reason why the big backers left and the campaigns are not doing as well as they used to, despite the viewers being up on live streams. I
They're
mean,
not comic fans, they're drama fans.
that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Look,
look,
he invited me on his channel, and I was on Frog Chonies. I knew it was going to be a hit piece, but I didn't rise to the occasion. I tried to be, and it's funny because you can see his chat going, I like this guy. This guy was pretty good, to the point he doesn't bother me anymore. But that's Kill Him With Kindness. Me and Kevin Spacey. I love that hammer. Is that a velvet covered? That's a rubber coated metal hammer.
mallet, right? Mallet.
Yeah, we use those at work to hit
I
wires.
use those too. Yeah, when I was in the pipes, steel pipes and shit. Yeah.
Well, I wanted to call attention.
Oh, I thought you were actually doing something. Okay. I was ignoring.
No, I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go inside. I like where I'm at right now, so I'm ready. I'm gonna go inside. So I'm in the stream. I'm in the stream and take a nice hot shower.
Who's that guy into your garage right now?
Say what?
No, can you just
I was about to throw this like damn fucking Daredevil against somebody's fucking head.
Who's that guy peeing on you? Who's that guy with no pants on peeing on your art right now?
Oh, that's just my gardener.
Right, yeah, I gotta heat up my.
I gotta go to bed. I gotta go wake up.
But thanks for having me on, Matt. I just felt like coming in. Yeah.
Who's streaming tonight? Is Lord Raptor streaming tonight? You're in the chat, Mr. Raptor. So you're gonna pick up in a couple hours. He's gonna drive an hour to get some coffee and drive back.
I might stream later. I mean, I'm gonna go eat dinner and shit, maybe chill out a little bit. But if nobody's streaming, I maybe. Don't quote me, but I'll fire just something up, whatever. Yeah. No big deal.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna take a fucking hot shower and play some Arma. I don't know.
Dude, you've been outside all day, man. Look at that. The garage door is still open. What's the temperature over there?
Dude, I don't know. What's the temperature in Atlanta?
Atlanta. Oof.
Atlanta. I'm like an hour away.
New York right now.
It's 15 degrees Fahrenheit where I am. I just had snow today. We got about 4 inches of snow.
All right.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, we're wrapping it up, guys. Thanks everybody for watching. Yo, thank you for your super chat, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Now I owe you something.
No.
All right. You guys have a good night. Stay warm. Stay dry.
Later, John.
Do all that shit. Peace, guys. Take it easy, yo.
Later, guys.
Anytime, buddy. Anytime. You hear that?